At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles.
Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange,
And not all our steaks are ribeyes.
but wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road.
Belts strapped and dreams packed.
No distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in to the 2024 Rocky Mountain Rumble here at ISU in the newly dubbed Idaho Central Credit Union field, newly remodeled. Leif, I'm Paul Kingsbury alongside Leif Morrison. We're here for game one, Woods Cross out of Utah versus the Mountain View Mavericks out of Meridian, Idaho. And we've got 7 games, but you know what? We're starting off with a good one, Leif.
Yep, I agree, Paul. This should be a good matchup between two really good storied programs, both in Utah and in Idaho, with the Mavericks and the Wildcats from Woods Cross.
Well, the Wildcats coached by Brody Benson, his 4th season at Woods Cross. And, of course, Mavericks led by 3rd-year head coach Brian Compton. Woods Cross, they have a couple games under their belt.
Yeah, starting 2-0 is a pretty big advantage for these guys coming in. Your first game going against Woods Cross, which is a run-heavy team, it's going to be a real physical battle and not something a first game of the season somebody really wants to line up against.
You know, and it's a big setting, right? It's the Rocky Mountain Rumble. on the turf at ISU. It's a big game setting for your first game of the year against a team that has already, been battle tested twice already. But Mountain View, always, they're a storied program there historically in the 5A SIC. Now it's the 6A as the classifications changed in Idaho. Really, they just renamed things. They just got rid of the two 1A divisions in 8-man in the small schools and made it 1A through 6A instead. So not a whole lot changed. But Mountain View last year in the playoffs made it to the quarterfinals, lost by 1. Just couldn't get over the hump. They got one championship back in 2016. They're coming out this year, again, wanting to start off strong, but it's not about how you start, it's how you finish, right?
Yep, and I think that Coach Compton today, he probably just wants to, like you said, knock the cobwebs off, get the season started on a good foot. This isn't a must-win game for these guys, but it's going to show them what they need to build on, what they need to improve leading into conference play and facing those Idaho opponents that they're going to be playing in the playoffs and kind of throughout the rest of the season.
Well, this is an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of Gem State Game of the Week, but we've got 7 of them this weekend since it's the Rocky Mountain Rumble, presented by Project Filter, Valley-Wide Cooperative, and the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Of course, additional coverage on Idaho Sports presented by Meridian Plumbing and Lookout Credit Union there in the Treasure Valley. So, Leif, we came over this morning. Long ride.
Rode together.
Yeah, we did. We rode together.
Yeah,
Everybody kind of came over. We spent a couple hours setting up, and we're finally here at game time, almost. We're about 5 minutes away from starting lineup. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more of our pregame here on IdahoSports.com.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
All right, Leif, let's take a look at some of the players to watch for both of these teams. A lot of great players coming from both of these two states. Who've you got on your radar today?
From the Mavericks, Valentin Gomez-Ricks. I mean, he was the second-team all-conference running back. He is going to get a lot of touches today. A senior, expecting a lot of big things out of him.
I'm going to cut you off
just
because Brandon's ready on the sidelines.
Oh,
so
let's
we're going to cut to Brandon with head coach from Woods Cross.
All right, guys, thanks. Down here on the field with head coach of the Woods Cross Wildcats, Brody Benson. You've already got a couple of games under your belt, so how do you feel your team's doing here in the early stages of the season?
In the early stages, I feel we're doing pretty good. As far as executing both offensively, defensively. Our guys have been good on special teams. We're excited for this opportunity. Coming 2 hours north, playing a great team, very well coached. We're excited for the opportunity.
Keys to the game today for your guys if you want to get a win?
We got to take care of the football on offense. We want to make sure that we can put 8 and 10 play drives together and punch it in. But we got to take care of the football.
All right, appreciate the time. Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, back up to you guys.
During that interview, Coach said, we had a 2-hour drive. They came from Utah. Mountain View came from Idaho, but that was, a 3.5-hour drive for them. Well, sorry, let's get back to what you were saying, which is much more important than anything Brandon had to say.
Good job down there, Brandon. We're talking about Valentin Gomez-Ricks, a senior, second-team all-conference running back, had a lot of yards last year. Wasn't really the highlight back for these guys, but this year he's looking to take the workload and kind of be the workhorse for the Mavericks. And also we have Tyler Weaver, junior, second-team all-conference wide receiver as a sophomore. He is a dude and going to be a big impact player today.
Now looking over at Woods Cross, you've got, we already have stats for him, which is nice. It's a very spread out game. Like you said, it's kind of your style of play, right?
Yeah, they're going to run the ball a lot at Woods Cross. I mean, they're averaging 359 yards on the ground per game this year, their last 2 games. They're handing the ball off 45 times a game. We're going to see a lot of clock management, a lot of running the football, and a lot of smash mouth football. My old high school coach, Dan Hall, used to say 3 yards in a cloud of dust, but they're averaging almost 8 yards a carry. So a little more than 3. Old Coach Hall will be pretty proud of what these guys are doing here.
Well, this is a great field for that kind of offense. Your feet aren't going to slip.
Right.
You know, it's going to be a pretty good outing for Woods Cross, the best case scenario for a setting for them. Mountain View on the other side of the stadium, they're battle tested as a program. A lot of their kids coming back in those positions. So you have to assume that Coach Compton has his guys ready to play in their first game of the season.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, he has 26 years of coaching experience overall, 14 years as the OC for Mountain View. So he's been part of the program, and now, I mean, he is the program. And he puts together a great football team year in and year out, and these guys are competitive, and they compete. And like you said, last year they were 1 point away from getting to the semifinals, lost to Meridian in a heartbreaker. And I expect great things from these guys this year.
I think it was 1 point, 24, 23.
Yep, I think so, yeah, yep. Just a nail biter.
See the captains coming out to the ISU logo at center field for the coin toss. Again, I'm Paul Kingsbury, Leif Morrison, Owen Green on main camera, Logan Green producing today, Brandon Bainey on the field with the mic, and Logan Kelsey behind a camera somewhere in the ether out there in front of us.
We're ready. Early game today for these guys. The Mavericks, actually a decent crowd for a 1 o'clock kickoff here. People called in sick today?
You know, when we were bringing stuff in, okay, as we were coming in, a lady came in the back door, and I could tell she had that I have a question look. And even though I'm not a answer guy, I said, you have a question? And she said that I think it was Iowa or Ohio, they drove all the way here to surprise some of their family from Mountain View to be here. Yeah, that is very cool.
That is cool.
It's a long way to go.
That is a long way to go. They got up a little earlier than we did, I think.
Yeah, they did. Let's take a look and see how the coin flip worked out. Looks like Woods Cross won. They're going to defer, so they will be kicking off left to right to Mountain View to start the game. As the clock hits 0. Good timing by the officials down there.
It's not their first rodeo, as they say, Paul. Man, what a great environment for a football game.
If you are tuning in from, well, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're rooting for Woods Cross, welcome into IdahoSports.com. We're going to keep it here for the national anthem. They will they lower the flag down, and it's not quite as slow as the Idaho Center, but we're going to keep it right here. Everybody always waits for the flag to go up etiquette dictates you can go without the flag going up, but you always feel weird. So
I'm sure your son has educated you on that a little bit, huh?
no, he wouldn't know that. He's Army. They don't teach that stuff. They teach you how to hike and follow orders. That's pretty much it.
Yes, sir.
I had to look that up on my own. Well, again, we are here at the Idaho Central Credit Union Arena.
Man, these teams are jacked to be here today. Woods Cross is just, their athletes are just going nuts on the sidelines. They are excited.
Are they excited as we are to be here?
I doubt it. I don't know if anybody can reach that level of excitement.
We are pretty excited, though.
Oh, man, 7 football games, 2 days, inside. Nothing better. Some big boys out there.
I don't think we got starters for Mountain View as far as offensive starters. So set to kick off. Let me get the old binoculars out. We're not close to the field. Set to kick, number 20, Jace Bills, the senior for Woods Cross. 6 for 6 PATs in his first 2 games.
Like it. Big kicker, 6'2", 165.
That is a big kicker. Back to receive for Mountain View. Jacob Allen on the left.
Reese Hammond.
And they're just going to let it go through for the touchback. So, Mountain View starts on the 20-yard line, and away we go. The Rocky Mountain Rumble's underway. Gino Mariani, the head honcho of the Rocky Mountain Rumble, 17 years.
Yeah.
I believe they've been doing this. We've been involved for most of them. I think all of them. Man, it's been that long.
That's awesome. I was talking to him earlier before the event. He's excited to be back at the ICCU arena after 3 years outside. So we're back in the dome.
Yep. You had it at Madison for a couple of years.
Which is a great venue.
Yeah, it is. So Mountain View starting off in the shotgun. Hank Nelson, junior quarterback, 6'3", big kid. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. High snap, they hand it off. Running the ball, Valentin Gomez-Ricks, like you said, and he is tackled for a loss. Nothing going there.
Number 6, Nathan Webb from Woods Cross, just laying the hammer for a loss of, looks like 3.
That brings up 2nd and 13. Ball sitting on the 16-yard line, 17. 2 receivers split on the right, 1 on the left. Looking to pass, throws. Slant route, caught, and that's a first down. Caught by number 3 for Mountain View. That's Brody Munson, the junior wide receiver.
Man, what a great catch.
Not sure that hole's going to be there too often today for Mountain View. Nelson again, hands it off, gives it to Gomez-Ricks. Ricks picks up about 7 yards on that run to the right side.
Yeah, brought down by number 12, Shaden Jarrett, junior, 5'10", 165.
The ball's placed on the 37-yard line.
Man, the tempo, they are up tempo here.
Yeah.
To the ball quick.
Second down, 10:40 on the clock. And a timeout, quick timeout early on is going to be called by Mountain View. They want to talk about this defense a little bit.
Yeah.
They had 1 miscue on the very first play of the game after that. First down, then they get 6 yards, so it's 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, they're moving the ball quick, and the up tempo is really going to help them against this stout defense. We'll have second down when we return from this timeout. Coaches on both sides coaching them up. Yeah, there must have been a pretty big miscommunication on Mountain View's side. You don't like to see a team burn a timeout.
Early on.
Yeah, that early.
Well, let's go to Logan really quick, introduce us to Woods Cross.
Hey guys, yeah, let's quickly meet for these Idaho fans, the Wood Cross High School Wildcats from Wood Cross, Utah. We will come back to this after this play. How about that, guys?
They're at it quick.
After a timeout, what could happen? Two receivers on the left this time, one on the right. Second down. Nelson takes the snap. Gomez Ricks. Ricks pushes forward, going to be, boy, that's going to be close. I might be just a little bit shy of the first down, and I am wrong. I think they're going to give it to him.
They look very close. They are. First down. Well, it's brought down by Hayden Thorne, another junior, 6 foot 195.
Going right back to it.
They try to draw him off sides there.
Yeah.
Did not work.
Going to the sideline for plan B. Nelson looks at what he's got. Pretty much the same set. Two on the left, one on the right. It's pass thrown in and out of his hands, intended for Foy.
Man,
so that's going to bring up second down.
Nielsen has a cannon on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was there.
Sorry, Logan. We just don't have time to come back to you. We'll come back to you in a minute.
These guys are screaming in the plays, calling the plays in from the sidelines. I love it.
Second and 10 from their own 40.
False
and
start.
There's movement. First flag of the day.
Looked like the right tackle. Number 78. You know, you hate O-linemen only really get their name called out when they make a mistake here. Yeah, but that was Cameron Martinez, number 78, a junior. Just moved a little too quick.
Fourth grade, I was the right offensive tackle. Nobody knew what they were doing.
No. Toughest position in the game. Oh, another one.
Boy, just keep moving back.
And this time it was the right guard. 55, Charlie Howe, I'm sorry.
All this coming after that timeout that they burned early on.
Yeah, I kind of felt like they had the momentum there too. They were moving the ball, going quick. There must be a miscue with the quarterback. He trying to snap it on the clap and the center. Something's going on there.
Second and 20. Ball now at about the 30, 31-yard line. Takes the snap. He's going to air it out. Let's see how he does. Downfield, had a man, beat the defense, but overthrew number 2, Kean Foy. That's a long run back.
That is a long run back. Man, beautiful ball, just about 3 yards too deep. Showing off his arm strength, though. My goodness.
Boy, and his team's just waiting for him to come back. That's how fast they are. They're like, hey, let's go.
Yeah. They are not wasting any time. High tempo.
I watch for it to go to Gomez Ricks on this one. They're kind of bunched up in the middle. Or not.
Or yes.
And a little pass to Gomez Ricks. Finds a seam and gets back inside the yard markers.
Man, great play call.
Couple plays too late. That's going to be fourth and about 9.5. So we're going to see our first punt of the game.
Looks like number 21, Xander Sidiku, is back, sophomore. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong team.
Riker Martin.
Riker Martin, yeah. Riker Martin is back.
Looks like Nelson might be doing the punting. And he is. Good punt by the quarterback. Taken at the 21, coming to the near side. Makes a move. A little bit of room, nice stiff arm across midfield and finally pushed out of bounds. Number 21 for the Wildcats, Riker Martin, the senior.
Wow.
Gets their offense in great field position on the Mountain View side. Boy, I thought he might be pushed out of bounds at about the 30-35.
Just tiptoeing on the sideline. I love it.
So 9:05 now on the clock, first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on IdahoSports.com. As the Wildcats have their first offensive possession after Mountain View forced to punt after two offsides in a row, pushed them way back.
Yeah, they're not having a trouble moving the ball forward. It's just those penalties are.
Nobody out to catch a football. Under center, they hand it off.
Triple option.
Getting to just shy of the 45-yard line.
I feel like Mountain View's D tackles are going to get a lot of tackles today.
Let's see who ran that.
Oh,
Viliami gets the ball again.
Looks like Riker Martin on the carry on the outside.
So third down, third and about 5, long 5. So the Mountain View defense doing a good job after that long run back. Under center, Jesse Simmons hands it off, goes to the left side, finds a gap close to the first down. They're going to call him. They're going to call him down a couple yards short. Did the ball come loose though?
It was brought down by number 95 Nathan Stringer for the Mavericks, D lineman.
So 4th and 2 for the Wildcats on the Mountain View 40-yard line.
I mean, you know they're going for it here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just who they're going to hand it off to.
Simmons under center.
Oh, they tried to draw him off sides with that play.
Yeah, Marker tried to move. Now they're going to the other side. Handoff. First down and more. About a yard. That's all they needed. And Woods Cross has the first down. 1st and 10 from the Mountain View 36-yard line.
Yeah, these running backs, they run hard. Through the tackles, too. They're just getting hit. Every single inch is earned when you run this type of offense.
And they got a receiver on the near side. Eli Bodell. They hand it off. Makes the move. Gain of about 7. That was Riker Martin again.
Being tackled by number 36, Boomer Larson, freshman. Boomer, love it. Yeah, you don't see very many freshmen getting reps at Mountain View.
Not at this level.
No. Good for him. Good for Boomer. 5'10", 135, making the tackle on the outside.
So 2nd and 3. Handoff up the middle, and he gets the first down. At the 25-yard line will be 1st and 10 for Woods Cross.
Tackled by number 6, Bill Matua. And they are just grinding that clock away.
Like you said, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, right?
Yep. It's tough to stop.
Handoff up the middle. Going nowhere.
Yeah, a whole grip of Mavericks brought him down.
That was a nice job by that interior lineman. I'm trying to get a number. Say his name, doing a good thing.
92. Number 92, Hunter Peck.
Yeah, Hunter Peck just wrapped him up right away.
Waited for help.
2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, this game is really going to be won or lost for the Mavericks in the trenches on the defensive side of the ball.
Receivers on the corners. Under center, turns. Fires, connects at the 18-yard line, makes a move. Number 13 for Wood Cross, Marcus Steppen.
That's actually only the 9th pass of the season for the Wildcats. Pass number 9 complete.
So he's averaging 3 a game
so
far.
He is. Currently 4 for 9 on the season. 2 touchdowns, 107 yards.
Pretty good numbers for a half.
Truly.
Had the option. Not sure. I don't think he gained anything on that one.
Now brought down by number 34, Adam Curtis. Triple option, he pulled away from the fullback. Quarterback keeper on the outside, nothing going.
Nice thing about playing in the dome like this is those white uniforms stay white after the game.
They do. Mom won't even have to wash them.
Down to the 10-yard line, gain of a couple. Gonna be 3rd and about 8 now.
Alexander Freeman tripped him up there. Number 90. D-line 6'1", 210. All these guys are big boys, and none of them.
I'm 210, but I'm not 6'1".
I didn't want to say that out loud, but I feel the same way.
Back to pass. Man open, caught at the 3. Tackled at about the 2-yard line.
There's Noah Godfrey with the catch. Little hitch route. You know, it's really tough for these DBs when they're running the ball and running the ball and running the ball. It just kind of gets methodical, and then they run a little hitch route, guys open. It's really hard to stay in the game when you're not getting a ton of action.
Now, we were talking about Hank Nelson with a cannon. Boy, to see that,
yeah.
That throw, Simmons. Hand off this time.
He's in.
Across the end zone. Touchdown, Woods Cross. Wildcats score first, 3:50 in the first quarter from about 2 yards out. And this is a team that will kick the PAT all day long. Yes, he's 6 for 6 on the year. Well, the last 2 games, I guess. Jays Bills set the kick. Simmons holding. Kicks up. And he's 7 for 7. It's 7-0. Wildcats over the Mavericks. 3:50 left here in the first. Logan, you want to talk about Woods Cross?
Now we can meet Woods Cross for all the Idaho fans checking in. Woods Cross High School from Woods Cross, Utah, 5A school, enrollment of 1,600, which would make it
6A, right?
One of the biggest in Idaho. I think maybe Mountain View might be bigger, and maybe Boise or Timberline, but that's it. There would be nobody much bigger than Woods Cross in Idaho. Some famous alumni are Matthew Davis, an actor in Legally Blonde.
Oh, yeah. That's actually Leif's favorite movie.
Michael Mokofisi, an offensive lineman for the University of Utah. And how about this? Holly Rowe from ESPN.
Nice.
So that is meeting the Woods Cross Wildcats.
We tried to get Holly on the broadcast, but her people didn't get back to our people.
Yeah,
so.
she's busy.
This was a little too big time for her, actually.
The invite must have got lost in the mail.
Yeah, something like that.
She was a little too nervous to come on a production this great, guys.
So Jace Bills set the kick. Last time the ball went into the end zone in the opening kickoff. Jacob Allen there on the left side for the Mavericks. Let's see if they go to him again.
High kick.
They come to the near side, number 12, Montoya. Montoya finds the seam, gets past the 30, excuse me, that's Foy, and Foy to the 40 to the 41. Nice return for Kean Foy, and Mountain View starts off with better field position than they ended with in their first possession.
Yeah, he was one missed tackle away from taking that to the house. The kicker, number 20, actually got the tackle, Jace Bills. Kicking PATs, saving touchdowns.
A little Pat McAfee action back
Oh,
there.
he does it all.
Yeah, and just a little tidbit, Foy got up a little bit gimpy as he ran off to the sideline there. If you're, his mom, don't freak out. I could be wrong. I'm just saying.
It doesn't look like he's. He is out there.
So he just didn't tell anybody. So Kean and I are the only ones that know that he was limping a little bit. 2 receivers on the right, 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. Nelson in the shotgun at his own 36-yard line, takes the snap. Hands it off, gain of about 5, maybe 6 to Foy. No, excuse me. Pichardo.
Yeah, Pichardo.
The sophomore running back, 5'10", 170.
He was brought down by number 10, Hayden Thorne. He's one of the leading tacklers for the Wildcats on the defensive side.
2nd and 5, looking to pass. Pocket collapses, he's in trouble, and brought down at the original line of scrimmage. He had nowhere to go with that one. Nice pass defense on the corners. Pocket collapsed, and he just went down.
Yeah, brought down by, or led the charge. There's about 3 or 4 Wildcats there, but number 64, Saw, senior, 6'2", 200 pounds, gets his big old paws on him and brings him to the ground.
So 3 receivers set on the right, 1 on the left, man in the backfield with Nelson. Nelson tries to hard count, doesn't get it. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Foy's on the field.
Huh.
Oh, he's on the near side. Yes, he is.
Back to pass.
He's like,
As a man, nice defense. Outsized the offense. Number 21, Riker Martin. Just played good interior defense. If he was a low post player, knocked it away.
It really was. Hand on the hip, eyes turned back, swat the ball. I mean, that's textbook. His DB coach is loving him up right now. It's exactly how you want to play that.
Roster says they're both 5'10". Martin looked like he had a little bit of size on him. I was 5'10" on my basketball roster.
Well,
in
you
high
always
school
got to
too,
kind of
so.
bump it up a few inches, you know? And now I up the height and lower the weight. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I hear you. I hear you. So Mountain View set to punt again. High snap brings it down. Nelson kicks. Short punt. Shanks it to the right side. Gets a good roll. And they'll let it go inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line. So Woods Cross will start at their own 24-yard line after the 2nd punt in a row. We're at 2:05 left here in the 1st quarter. The first game of the Rocky Mountain Rumble. Always a good time. It's always fun watching these teams come in from out of state. Sometimes they're, well, and this one we actually have teams from all over. Sometimes in the past they've done state by state. So everybody from California, everybody from Utah, Nevada. And this one, man, we've got California, Nevada, Utah. We've had Colorado here before.
It's awesome.
Christian played for the Broncos. Played in one. And there is, boy, he's close to a first down. The spot's going to say he's short, but I don't know if they're going to measure this or not.
Yeah, number 22,
He's
Cruz
close.
Cornelis on the carry there. Another senior.
McCaffrey. That's what I was looking
McCaffrey.
for.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of him, and I was like, no way.
Yep.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, his Colorado high school team came to play. The option comes to the near side. Across the 40, diving for a couple of extra yards. That was Riker Martin again.
And great tackle by Boomer Larson, the freshman, again.
Is that his real name, you think?
I love it.
I love it, yeah.
It's so
I mean, bold move by the parents.
yeah, you got to know your kid's just going to be an athlete and an absolute dude if you're going to name him Boomer. It has to be.
Does he have an old soul since he's Boomer?
Maybe. He's probably heard that joke before.
Kind of like you.
I love it.
You're a Boomer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did call me that last night.
I think I have unlimited minutes. There's a first down, gain of a couple. Ooh.
Ooh, a little.
A little bit of love at the end.
Yeah.
Number 58 for Woods Cross.
Meridian is not impressed.
Kerry Brown.
Or Mountain View, I'm sorry.
Kerry Brown, it was inertia. He already had the momentum going, and a guy as big as Kerry Brown, you're not going to stop.
You can't
6'4",
slow that down.
355.
No.
Breaks.
Rumbling, tumbling, bumbling.
No, that's an 18-wheeler coming down a pretty steep grade. 63 seconds left in the first. An option. There is a flag. Goes to the right side.
Good tackle. Who is that? Number 17 for the Mavericks, Bo Stewart, sophomore. What a tackle on the outside.
See what the penalty is, so it might not matter anyway.
Got some Mavericks players clapping, so they think it's against the Wildcats, and it is.
So personal foul on Woods Cross. Do you get 5 like basketball or?
I'm not sure.
No.
I do know this is not where Woods Cross wants to be running the triple option here.
1st and 24, ball in their own 31. Quick slant pass. Nice tackle. He gets away. That could have been dangerous.
That could have. Bo Stewart, number 17. Again, the sophomore on the outside. Great tackle.
Ricky Sanchez, the receiver, 5'8", 150 senior.
You got to wonder, they've ran all 3 pass places have been those quick hitches. You got to wonder if a hitch and go is in the playbook coming up.
Yeah, this would be a good time for it. 17 seconds. Ooh, missed the tackle, comes to the near side, does a somersault. That was Riker Martin again. That kid is putting in work here in the first quarter.
He is. Boomer Larson with the tackle on the outside.
And that is how the first quarter will end. The Wildcats with a touchdown lead, 7-0. We've got 3 quarters left. We're going to take a quick break and be right back on IdahoSports.com.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Well, guys, the Mountain View Mavericks a season ago went 7-4 and fell to Meridian 24-23 in the state quarterfinals. They did so with a fairly green quarterback named Henry Nelson. He was inserted as the starter halfway through the season due to an injury to senior quarterback Justin McGee. All he did was throw for 1,500 yards and 14 touchdowns. And now that the job is all his, you'll notice there was a change on the roster, like a superhero. No longer is he Henry Nelson, he's now Hank. Back up to you guys.
Nice. Hank, as his real name. Might be the same with Boomer.
I love it.
Right?
Nothing going there. Number 6, Bill Matua, Junior, 6 foot, 220 pounds of pure muscle, says, I'm tired of watching you guys run the football on us. Yeah, it's a big boy. Well, I like it. We got 4th down here. The Mavericks hold them.
I mean, they creep back. It was, what, 2nd and 24. Now it's 4th and 16. They're going to punt it away.
Good punt.
Back to receive is Foy. Takes it at their own 12 and goes nowhere. As big number 57, Preston Carter, comes in.
Yeah, that's a tough tackle for Preston in the open field.
Yeah, and there's flags in the backfield afterwards. And there was another one of those late bumps. And I think it was going to be Logan Bailey that sent one of the Maverick players flying after the whistle. It wasn't right after the whistle. It was a few counts after the whistle.
Play through the whistle, you know?
Yes. Not the next play's whistle. So that's going to benefit the Mavericks. Get some yards out of it. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line.
So we've got Jacob Allen in the backfield now for the Mavericks.
There's a run, left side, picked up a couple. That was Jacob Allen.
Man, great tackle by Vil Brown, the freshman for the Wildcats. A lot of freshmen making a lot of big plays here today, which you don't really see at this level of football.
No, it bodes well for the program, getting these young kids get this real varsity reps.
Oh, man.
When they're a sophomore, junior, senior. And you see that with Hank Nelson as a junior quarterback getting reps last year. Handoff up the middle, breaks loose, gets the 1st down. And again, Jacob Allen finds the hole, and the senior gets the 1st down and into Wildcat territory.
Yeah, the only one standing in his way was number 2, Reese Hammond, who got the tackle.
He just ran right into him.
He really did. Tried to truck stick him, and Reese was like, nah, I'm going to bring you down with me.
Sure, I could go left, I could go right. I'm going to go right through you.
It's more fun, Paul.
Yeah. So right at midfield, takes the snap, looks, throws again to Allen. Allen breaks free down the sideline, the 20, one man to beat, stays on his feet, dives across the end zone, touchdown Mountain View. A 50-yard touchdown run. 10-11 on the clock, second quarter. Jacob Allen.
Man, what a great play. Just a running back slip screen. Great play call. Really, that touchdown should be, given a lot of respect to Rama Hussein, number 55, the O-lineman, who had the key block on that, on the outside, that really allowed that touchdown to happen.
So Mountain View setting up for a PAT of their own. And a flag. See what that penalty is. And a sideline warning on Woods Cross.
Only players allowed on the field, Paul.
Apparently. On the PAT. Kick is up. And kick is good. We got a tie ball game. 7-7. 10-11 left here in the first half as the teams go to the sideline. So Mountain View kind of getting their legs under them in their first game of the season. Had a couple of oops moments there in the first quarter. Had to punt their first two possessions. And then a couple of penalties on Woods Cross here at the start of this drive. Gave him a few extra yards, maybe gave him the momentum back. And then a huge 50-yard touchdown run by Jacob Allen to cap that off. Makes it 7-7 here at the Rocky Mountain Rumble. Taking a look right there. I think those are the Mountain View fans.
They're probably happy to see this game tied up here.
Yeah, beats getting blown out.
It truly
does.
That. It's been a good football game so far, really physical.
Yeah. Fortunately, we've got the super fans
right
down below us.
They are also happy to be here. Looks like Foy. Oh, not Foy. That's not Foy. I'm sorry. Juju. Back to kick for the Mavericks.
Juju Pumani. And it's taken at the 15 on the run. And he gets brought down. Ball's loose, but I think they're going to call him down. Returned by number 13, Marcus Steppen.
Tackled by 98, Silas Despain. A D lineman making his way downfield and getting a tackle on special teams. That's how you get put in the game. I love it. 7-7 ball game. 10:06 left in the half. Another pass, almost intercepted.
Boy, he jumped that route.
He really did. Grady Connors, the junior defensive back for the Mavericks, almost with the game-changing play there on the third pass attempt of the night for the Wildcats. Man, what a lucky break for the Wildcats on that pass play. And they're back to running the ball here. Stopped by a whole herd of Mavericks here. It looks like that was number 32 on the carry. Tapa Tatutai. Gains 4 yards for the Wildcats. And they're back at 3rd and 6. Mavericks feeling pretty good about this defensive series here. We'll see what the Wildcats can conjure up on 3rd and 6. Oh no, ball on the ground. Not what they wanted to see. A bad pitch by the quarterback, a little bit low. And number 22 for the Wildcats couldn't scoop it up, or did his best he could do to scoop it up and stop the ball from being a complete turnover there. Good defensive series for the Mavericks. not so great for the Wildcats, as it is 4th and about 13. And we're going to punt the football.
This one back on their own 7-yard line. Takes it, kicks from his 10. Good punt. Taken at the 38, fair catch called by Foy. And that's where Mountain View will take over on their own 38-yard line.
That was a great punt. Mountain View hoping they can carry the momentum into this next offensive series. 7-7, 8:44 left in the half. And I think we have, oh nope. Valentine is back as running back. I think he took 2 series off at running back, but he's back.
Hank Nelson takes the snap, hands it off. Gain of a couple, that's about it.
Brought down by Hayden Thorne, number 10, the junior from Woods Cross.
It's Gomez Ricks, the ball carrier, of course. So 2nd and 8 here. It's a little bit, kind of got quiet. You'd think it's a tie ball game would get louder, but it actually got quieter.
Oh man, we got another false start on the offensive line for the Mavericks.
So false start, gonna move them back.
And that's, you know, the difference between playing a team that has 2 games under their belt and then a team that is their first game of the season, is the offensive line getting on track with what, you know, the play calls are, the snap count. It takes a long time to do that.
2nd and 13 now for Mountain View. Ooh, a little started early, but they didn't call it. So that catch was completed about the 41. His helmet got ripped off, but he's going to have to come off. He should have to come off for a play since his helmet came off.
He's trying to sneak back into the huddle. That was a good tackle by Ricky Sanchez.
Yeah, and they're gonna say, yeah, nice try, son.
They're like,
yeah.
yeah. He's like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't
What?
know. Yeah.
Is that a new rule?
Me? You see, he's pointing at it. Just me? Oh, yeah.
That's the way you do it, though, right? Get away with it.
It is.
Golden.
Until they tell you no.
So lined up, 3rd and 7. All alone in the backfield, throws, short pass complete, gets across the 40 to the 43, and absolutely leveled by number 32, Viliami, and I'll let you do that last name because
Tapa'atuitai. He does it all. Yeah, that was actually the exact same play they scored that long touchdown on, but snuffed out by the Wildcats on try number 2.
Tapa'atuitai.
Tapa'atuitai.
Okay. I think that was the name I was most scared of today, and it's just not that bad.
No.
It's great. I should learn these because I'm planning on moving to Hawaii soon. And sure, these might be others, but they've got a lot of those. On the punt. A lot of room to run. Comes to the near side, the 40, the 45, cuts up field. And juts out of bounds right at midfield. Number 2, Reese Hammond. What a return for Hammond. Sets his team up in very good field position to start this offensive drive.
He really did. Yeah, the Mavericks might have been better off just kneeling the ball and handing it to him at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Here you go.
What a return. Had a couple great special teams plays this game already.
Yeah, special teams will come up clutch here in the first quarter and a half is all we're at. Keeper options it out, has some room, and leg tackled. Boy, that saved a first down for sure.
It really did. Number 32, Ike Mooney, linebacker, junior. Man, what a tackle.
Nathan Webb, the ball carrier. And a penalty. Oof, 10-yard penalty.
Well, that does hurt.
So 1st and 20. Penalties, we talked about special teams, talked about penalties are actually coming into play here in the first half. There's a handoff up the middle. Gain of about 3 yards. Ball carrier there, number 23, Steve Sauni.
Brought down by Emilio Mendoza, number 94, another junior on the Mavericks roster.
Clock running, 5:40 here in the first half. All tied up, 7 apiece. Good one so far to start off the 7-game Rocky Mountain Rumble. 2nd and 17, ball in the 43. Rolls out, Simmons lets it fly, gets it back inside the sticks, barely. Number 22, Fornelius, the senior. Great catch and run.
They've almost doubled their pass attempts for the season tonight. Quarterback throws a great ball.
He does, yeah.
Great ball. Especially on the run right like that. That was just right on the money.
He's fresh.
It's true.
He's fresh.
It's true. No Tommy Johns.
No, none. So 3rd and 9. Barely across midfield. Little pitch to the near side. No. It's dropped. That's a fumble. And it's squirted
Maverick
out.
Football.
Are they going to say he was down? And
No.
they're going to say it squirted out. Mountain View recovers.
Wow. Alexander Freeman, the senior from the Mavericks, right place, right time, hops on the football.
Well, I thought that Woods Cross offensive player had it. He must not have ever gotten control. And when he got hit, it squirted out. Rolled right under him.
Man, what a fortunate event for the Mavericks.
Rather be lucky than good. They're both.
Yes, exactly. It's been the motto of my whole life, you know?
So Mountain View takes over after the fumble.
I think this is their best field position of the night.
Yeah, definitely. 2 receivers left, 1 right. I've seen it before. Gomez Ricks in the backfield. Gomez Ricks goes out to the flat. Trying to go to him, beats his, well, it wasn't passed to him, but Munson catches it.
Wow.
They had Munson and Gomez Ricks, and Munson said, yeah, I'll take this one.
He was brought down by Reese Hammond. Yeah, 2 receivers in the same spot. I like those odds.
Yeah.
Great pocket awareness by the quarterback there to move up, miss the tackle from the D lineman, still be able to get the ball off.
Handoff, Gomez Ricks. More little Deion Sanders in there.
Oh, brought down by number 10, Hayden Thorne.
Barry. What was I thinking?
Oh, yeah.
Barry Sanders. Nobody likes Deion Sanders. Unless he's watching, and then we love him.
True, yes. Unless he wants to join us for a broadcast.
No.
His letter must have also got lost in the mail.
I don't think we mailed it.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. So 2nd and 1 for Mountain View. Little shift to the left side. Gomez Ricks gets it. Gets the first down and more to the 10. Pushed out of bounds. Inside the 10 at the 9.
Yeah, give a lot of credit to the Mavericks offensive line right there. The tackle and guard pulled to the outside, sealed the edge, and allowed Gomez Ricks to get that first down.
So 1st and goal from the 9. Mavs with a chance to take the lead. I think this is one of those games where you don't want to get down 2 scores.
True.
Get down 2 scores might not be good. Not easy to come back. Another handoff, Gomez Ricks shifted to his right, but was met with a couple of white jerseys.
Yeah, led by big number 66 from Woods Cross, Brody Rogers, a sophomore.
And those jerseys weren't size small. They were size XXX.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Sophomore, too, moves well.
Yeah.
Good athlete.
2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback keeps it, goes to the left side. Ooh, hurdles somebody to go out of bounds, or he would have gotten walloped. And Nelson picks up some yards.
Oh, a little dap right there up from Nilsson. And number 21 Riker Martin.
So 3rd and goal from the 5.
Game respects game, you know, Paul?
Yeah, yep.
That's what the kids say.
Is that what the kids say?
Yeah, I think so.
You got Riz. Skibbity-doo. Something.
Uh-huh.
I got nothing. There's the snap. Throws. Going end zone. Oh! In and out of his hands. Thrown just a little bit too high. As that was intended for Brody Munson. He's 6 foot. If he's 6'2", he catches that.
Oh, for sure. I think it hit his fingertips, but he just couldn't quite bring it in. The ball was on an absolute rope, too. 90-mile-an-hour fastball. It's hard to catch that anyways.
So 4th and goal, Mountain View brings out the kicking team. Points on the board. Kicks up, and kick is good. So 10-7 is the score, 3:48 left. You mentioned Meridian Plumbing, one of our big Treasure Valley sponsors. They're the top choice when it comes to your plumbing needs. For 40 years, Meridian Plumbing's been serving new home builds and remodels, farms, businesses across the Treasure Valley. After your first service call with Meridian Plumbing, it will be easy to see why thousands of customers return year in and year out for all of their plumbing needs. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, guess what? Meridian Plumbing offers a no-charge dispatch fee. The search for your permanent plumber is one call or one click away, and that's Meridian Plumbing. Choose the safe local plumber. Choose Meridian Plumbing.
Hey, you know, Meridian Plumbing, they don't have dispatch fees, so you don't have to pay them $100 to tell you owe them more money.
Right.
They'll just come, and then they'll tell you what you owe and what you need to do and all that. That's a nice little tidbit there for Meridian Plumbing.
I like it.
So Mountain View set to kick to Woods Cross. After the field goal, put them up 10-7.
Juju, the sophomore, with the boot. Strong leg.
And it's taken by Tandy. Cade Tandy comes to the near side and gets absolutely leveled.
Swallowed up.
At about the 17-yard line. And some
98.
extracurriculars back at the 30 now.
Silas Despan, junior, D lineman. I think that's his second special teams tackle today. Dude just works.
A little pushing and shoving going on the backside. Teammates broke it up before the officials had to, so.
You gotta love it.
Got to love it. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 17. Handoff. Escapes the first 2 tackles, not the third. Nice gain of about 7 yards, though. Maybe 6.
Brought down by number 17, Bo Stewart. Again, the sophomore on the outside.
Tapa Atutai, ball carrier there. Makes it 2nd and, well, that's not right. 2nd and about 4. Handoff again, up the middle.
Ooh.
No. Flags all over as the handoff faked me out, came to the near side.
Looks like it's going to be a face mask on the Mavericks.
Crew Fornelius, the ball carrier.
Yeah, Simmons does a great job of hiding the ball on the dive. He's faked me out several times tonight.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine being a linebacker trying to figure out who has the ball when he's hiding it that well.
Penalty is on Mountain View. So it was 1st and 4. Now 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. As we hit the 3-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. One receiver to the right, but it's a handoff. Has some room, crosses midfield, the 40, the 30. Escapes a tackle, gets wrapped up from behind by Bo Stewart, but what a run for Tapa Atutai. Yeah, Tapa Atutai.
Nice.
Thank you. 2nd time's a charm. What a run. He broke free.
Great play. Yeah, the water's just opened up. Huge hole. He turned on the afterburners there. Gave a few guys a little stiff arm on the outside. Said, nah, it's going to take a little bit more than that to bring me down.
6'2", 220.
And can move.
Yeah, he's got some wheels down there. And a timeout is called by Woods Cross. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Let's go to Logan Green for introduction to Mountain View.
Hey guys, thanks. We're gonna meet Mountain View. I was way off. Actually, we're gonna give me just a minute on that one.
Okay.
I was off on the enrollment of Mountain View. They were well over 2,000. So, yes, come back to me in just a minute.
3,951
for Mountain View. Yeah.
9 through 12. Woods Cross is about 1,567. Leif is the I team.
Well, Woods Cross is only sophomores through seniors, so they're one more grade at Mountain View, but
they could have a 1,500 freshman class.
They could. It could be possible.
But Mountain View, the biggest, if not, well, they've been historically one of the biggest, but I think that is the biggest school.
I think it is the biggest.
All right, so we'll get back to Mountain View in a second. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Woods Cross. Turns, hands it off, and brought down, no gain. That'll be 2nd and 10.
Alexander Freeman for the Mavericks getting the tackle for a almost loss. Back to the line of scrimmage, they'll take it. This is exactly where the Wildcats want to be. 2 minutes left, 12 yards out from a touchdown. They're going to use all of the clock here, and hopefully they want to end this drive in a score.
Kicking it out the right side. A run out, there's a flag down. Ball carrier there was Riker Martin.
Man, great tackle by Gavin Draw. Another sophomore. He just split right through the defense for a loss. I kind of feel like they're going to call offensive face mask on that stiff arm, but oh, they're waving it off.
Waving it off.
Yeah, it looked like the running back kind of grabbed the face mask to throw him down. I don't know if that's what they were looking at, and then just decided it wasn't quite enough to deem a full penalty.
All right. No penalty, but it's still 3rd and about 14. Pass. Boy, had his man open, but threw it out of bounds.
He did. That must be a small miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver there. Generally on those hitches, quarterback lets go of the ball before the receiver turns, and the receivers ran a few extra yards than one of them thought they were going to go. But he was open.
Depends on who you talk to.
Yeah, exactly. Each will plead their case, I'm sure.
Godfrey says, you missed me. Simmons says, you weren't in the right spot. So they're going for the field goal. 32 yards, it's up, and it is wide right for the field goal. Jace Bills with the miss. You don't see that too often.
No, he's 6 for 6 or 7 for 7 on the year. That's his first.
For PATs, I'm not sure what we have for field goals.
Yeah, I don't have.
That might have been his first field goal.
Yeah, it actually might have been. But still, pretty nails, as they say.
As the kids say?
As the kids say, yeah.
That guy's skibbity.
Your kids are too old for that.
Hey.
He's like, yeah.
Hey, what does skibbity mean, Owen? I don't know. Oh, all right. Get back to us on that. So Mountain View takes over at their own 20. Throws near side, gives it to Munson. Munson, no gain.
Brought down by Nathan Webb. Shook the first defender, but Webb is not letting him go anywhere, the senior.
So anyway, these Woods Cross super fans would know what skibbity means.
Oh, they would definitely know.
I have to be careful because I can't remember what it was. It was a term that my daughters used all the time. I used it on the air and they went, you said that? So I have to be careful what I say that I don't know what it means now.
Ignorance, sometimes is bliss.
In trouble. There's a flag thrown.
It's a holding call for sure.
And Nelson just throws it out of bounds to get rid of it, but it's going to be a hold.
Hey guys, just a quick update. I'm getting reports in from the Treasure Valley about games getting canceled. So if you're watching this and you are headed to a game tonight, you need to make sure. It looks like Nampa Christian is playing Gooding. That game got moved to Parma. I got a report Middleton is actively watching. They host Nampa tonight, actively watching. The smoke is really bad in the Treasure Valley today. So if you are listening in the Treasure Valley, be sure to check that out before you head to the stadium tonight.
The Filer game got moved tonight, too. Can't remember who they were playing.
All sorts of changes.
It is smoky out there.
Yeah.
That's why it's nice. We're in the ICCU Credit Union Dome.
It's nice.
Filtered air, man.
2nd and 19.
Oh, no.
He could never get the football. The ball was snapped to the quarterback, and Nelson just could never bring it in and get control of it. He juggled it for a while, ended up losing it, and a fumble recovery for the touchdown.
Wow. Number 15, Eli Bodell. A scoop and score. Not what the Mavericks were looking for on that final drive.
From about 5 yards out on that score.
Oh, heartbreaker for the Mavericks. Great opportunity for the Wildcats.
Boy, and that's just one you don't see too often. It was a good, it seemed like a good snap from here. He just, I don't know if he had his eye somewhere else. The ball came, he wasn't expecting it. He just could not get his hands wrapped around it.
It did feel like he bobbled it for an eternity.
Yeah. So Bills comes back with the PAT. And it is 14-10, Wildcats over the Mavericks. We've got about 61 seconds left in the first half. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the 2024 Rocky Mountain Rumble on IdahoSports.com.
An Idaho-based credit union is leading the way in community initiatives and charitable partnerships. Recognizing a need for change, Lookout Credit Union underwent a major transformation to put its employees and their community first. Through 2 strong initiatives, Lookout Credit Union is ensuring a brighter future for its community. To find out more, visit www.lookoutcu.com.
All right, welcome back to ICCU Arena, formerly Holt Arena, which is what it's been known since, geez, the 60s? It's about when you graduated. Not sure if it was before that or not.
Boomer. If they only knew.
What are you, like 10 years younger than me?
Yeah, I'm just a puppy.
Something like that.
Just a baby.
Just a baby.
Just a baby. Did drop my daughter off at college 2 weeks ago, though.
How about that?
Yeah, it's awesome. Happy for
Did you
her.
cry?
I cried before that.
Okay.
You know, in the months leading up to that. But I think I had all the tears out by then.
No shame. Big kick. And that's going to be a touchback as it lands in the end zone. So they'll start off at the 20-yard line. Nice, tight game. About a minute until halftime, where we'll take a quick break, come back with our halftime show. Leif will be prepared to dance on camera.
That's true. Been practicing. You know, I made a mistake on that touchdown. It was actually number 55, Charlie Howe, with the scoop and score. Got to give those. 55 is my high school football number, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
Double nickel.
Double nickel, number 55. I picked it because of Jason Williams. You remember him, the basketball player?
Yes.
He was one of my favorite players.
Was he the one that got?
He was the guy who always passed it. No, he always passed it behind his back and off his elbow.
Oh, the white
yeah,
chocolate. That Jason Williams.
Yeah, Jason Williams. Yeah, he was my guy. So, you know, obviously at 14 years old, I don't know anything about anything. So, number 55.
I liked him. Well, that's another timeout. And now we're going to go to Logan.
He's ready for us.
I ask with a question mark, and he's ready.
No, yeah, we just we'll meet Mountain View. Now the Mountain View Mavericks are located in Meridian. It's a 6A school, the new 6A. All the classifications changed here in Idaho. Like you said, 2,800 students. It's a big school, one of the biggest in the state of Idaho. It's not a old school. Right, it hasn't been around, so the alumni are pretty young, including Troy Grizzle, who plays for Boise State, Lexi Holiday Lowry, who's a cross-country runner at BYU, and then Destiny Slocum, who actually played in the WNBA.
Yeah.
So there's a couple famous alum from Mountain View.
Yeah, it split off, and Meridian got too big. Meridian High School, so they split off and made Mountain View 12-ish, 10-ish, somewhere in there. So it's been around for 15 years or so. 1st and 10. In trouble, and there's a flag. Incomplete pass, but I wonder if they're going to get a block in the back. You see a play like that just breaks up, and it's just, I'm going to guess that's what it is, or a hold.
Yep. Yeah, usually something on the O-line at that point.
And it's the block in the back. Oh, they call it holding? I thought it was blocking the back.
Nielsen is slippery back there, though, isn't he?
Yes.
Man. I mean, regardless of what happens today, Mountain View has to be really excited about what they've seen from the quarterback position.
Absolutely.
He looks like a seasoned vet back there and hard to bring down, big, strong, athletic. I mean, he leaped a guy over the 10-yard line out of bounds. Just, they got to be real excited about what's to come.
Standing at his own 4-yard line, ready to take the snap. It's 1st and 20. In trouble, he gets wrapped up from behind and dropped inside the 5-yard line. Did the ball come loose? Woods Cross says it did.
Number 64 came up with it. I think the officials are calling him down.
They are going to call him down, a loss of another couple.
Yeah, Saw came up with it, and the officials were like, he was down. You know, just as I say how slippery Nielsen is, he gets brought down. It's kind of how it goes, huh?
Well, no one told him the guy was behind him.
Yeah, very true.
That's where I'd be upset.
Very
saying,
true.
A little heads up here, guys.
You know what I do love about what the Mavericks are doing here is they're still trying to score.
Yeah.
A lot of teams would just be, let's get to half now.
And they're in dangerous territory right here. So they're at the handoff. Gomez Ricks gets to the 15 as time expires. So 1 half in the books here at the Rocky Mountain Rumble.
Slowly, slow. Do it slow. I'm just talking.
And there's a flag, and they're chasing him down here at the end. Mountain
wow.
View. Gomez Ricks chasing down number 38, Braden Haas. And now there's other Mountain View players, coaches, and the big guy for Woods Cross.
Oh, you don't like to see this.
Boy. So the flag came as the teams were going to the locker rooms. So this will be assessed at kickoff depending on which way they go. The worst thing that can happen is have offsetting penalties. Because then no one gets punished.
Yep.
Now they've got both coaches out as the officials explaining things to them.
I mean, they're actually having a really calm conversation with these guys. I think everybody's just trying to figure out what in the world just happened.
Yeah. Well, the coaches, I think, turned around to see what was going on.
Well, kind of like us. I was looking down, reading my notes, and I'll tell you what happened. You want to know what happened?
I would love to know what happened.
One of the Wildcats took the towel from Gomez Ricks after the tackle, took off running to the sideline, so he took his towel from his belt, and the official has it now, or the coach just gave it back to him, or the official's giving it back to the Mavericks coach. So that's what he was doing. He was chasing him down, trying to get his towel back. Coaches shake hands here. And we're headed to halftime.
Well, it's possible they didn't have enough towels in the locker room. And he's like, hey, here's a towel.
You know, I don't know if you know anything about those towels. They're cheap. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
They got a little Velcro that keeps them on the players' belts. And, wow, that was kind of fun.
All righty then. Well, that was interesting. See Brandon heading out to the official now. So we're going to take a break at halftime, and we'll be back with the halftime show right after this on IdahoSports.com.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles.
Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
All right, welcome back. It is halftime. 14-10 is our score, but boy, some excitement, Leif, at the half as the teams were going to the locker rooms. A little bit of a kerfluffle. Brandon down on the sideline talked to one of the officials. Brandon, what happened down there?
Yeah, hey guys, this all happened right in front of me as we were getting to halftime. The two sides were chirping a little bit. Key and Foy from Mountain View came away sideline, and then a couple of assistant coaches tried to step in to break it up. Our head official tried to step in and break it up, and then about the last guy you would want to try and take on, Big Kerry Brown, 6'4", 355-pound offensive lineman stepped in, and that's when both sides said, "We're good. We'll walk away from this and be all right." I did talk to our head official. They are going to talk in the locker room here at halftime and figure out, is it a single penalty against Woods Cross, or will there be offsetting penalties? Obviously, if it's offsetting penalties, we just start the second half like nothing happened. But if it's on just one team and not the other, and Mountain View did appear to be maybe the aggressor in this thing, that could be a significant start the second half, guys.
Well, according to Leif, he was watching everything, and he says that Gomez Ricks had his towel stolen on that last play, and that's why Gomez Ricks went to the sideline, was to get his towel back. So was he the aggressor, or was he the guy that retaliated and got caught like every kid does with their parents?
Glad I'm not in there.
All right, thanks, Brandon. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what they do when they come back out of the locker room. Like you said, the officials they're not eating orange slices and drinking a Capri Sun. They're actually trying to figure out the penalty situation coming back in after the half. And so Brandon will, I'm sure, if we miss it, be able to figure out what's going on there. So, all right. The other 6 games have a lot to live up to already, and we're just one half in the books.
It's been great football so far. I mean, entertaining both sides of the
football,
ball. Yes. Both teams are scoring touchdowns. Both teams are moving the ball. We've had great defensive stops, great offensive plays. It's really, I mean, all you can ask for, and especially at game one.
Yes.
I think we drew okay here.
And from a fan's perspective, it's been, like you said, entertaining. If you're a coach, either one of these coaches, you're looking at it going, listen, guys, how many penalties have we had? How many turnovers have we had? Our defense, you know, there's things that both teams in the locker room right now should be focused on more than who stole my towel.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're addressing it right now. There's just, and Mountain View, you kind of expect that in the opening game, right? There's some things that just happened, the penalties especially, the offsides, which they started with. Some offsides penalties, they ended up punting their first 2 possessions, came back, but then that mishandled snap, they're back at the 5-yard line, scoop and score, made it 14-10. So little things have been happening that coaches want to get cleaned up for the second half.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the verbiage used in both locker rooms is, guys, we got to clean it up. Like, both these teams are really good football teams, and neither team is necessarily beating the other. They're both just beating themselves. And it's been a great football game from a fan standpoint so far, but I mean, imagine if they clean it up a little bit, it's going to be a great second half. And both these teams are so well coached that you know they're going to clean things up in the second half and have those conversations with the players they need to and fix whatever issues they need to fix in the locker room.
You are a former head coach, possibly a future head coach. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But how much do you talk about that incident that happened? You have so many things to talk about that happened on the field during gameplay. How much do you really address what happened at the end?
I mean, for us, it would be the very first thing that we talk about when we walk in the locker room. We bring everybody together, we sit down, and we have a very aggressive conversation with the team that's not who we are, that's not our culture, that's not what we do. We play when the whistles are blown, and you try to squash any of that because an unsportsmanlike contact during the game, that'll ruin a drive, you'll lose games because of that, and you want to try to squash any of that right now. And so I can pretty much guarantee both coaches have had very aggressive conversations with their whole team and probably individual players saying, hey, that's not who we are, that's not who you are, and that's not what we want to be coming out in the second half, because you will lose football games with those type of penalties just being foolish.
And these are the alphas, right? And high school men that are out here doing battle. So you get that stuff's going to happen. But if you're looking at looking at the silver lining of that cloud, it happened right at halftime. If that happens at the end of a quarter, emotions are still high coming back out for that next quarter. So if this happens at the end of the third, boy, that fourth quarter, something bad's going to happen. Here, they get to go to the locker room. The coaches, can talk to them, but also they get to calm down. Cooler heads can prevail on this. And so coming out in the second half, I would be shocked if we saw something like that happen again. I mean, the officials are going to talk to them, and they're going to be like, yeah, we know, coaches already did it. But I honestly would be shocked to see anything like that happen again.
Yep, I agree. Well, it's such a fine line because you coach your kids. You want them to be gritty. You want them to play with a little chip on their shoulder. And you want them to have a little bit of aggression towards the other team. But when the whistles are blown is when you want that. And sometimes that bleeds over just because, like you said, they're the alphas. They're the dogs.
Yep.
And a dog's got to eat, as they say.
Yep. And sometimes that whistle doesn't just cut off that emotion.
I know when I yell at my dogs, they don't stop.
Well, it is 14-10. The Wildcats up on the Mavs. Leif, tell us how we got there.
Well, first the Wildcats scored a 3-yard rush by number 32, Tapatoi. The PAT was good by number 20, Jace Bills.
That's an easy one. Come on.
That is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My handwriting is not as easy. Which led Woodcross 7-0, and that was with 3:50 left in the first. The Mavericks answered with 8:56 left in the second quarter. A 55-yard touchdown pass from Nilsson to Jackson Allen. PAT good by Stewart, and then a field goal by the Mavericks to bring them up 10-7 with 3:48 left in the half. And then the Wildcats, we saw the big scoop and score by number 55, Charlie Howe, with 1:05 left to go in the half, bringing us to 13-10 with a PAT was good, 14-10 Wildcats at the half. So we got a good ball game, a lot of football left to play. 14-10 Wildcats, and I believe the Wildcats actually get the ball at the start of the second half.
I think Mountain View.
Does Mountain
No,
View?
you're right.
Yeah, because they deferred.
Yep. And looking at your notes as I'm copying, you don't have your trapper keeper here.
Yeah, no, you're
blocking me off. Last year, Woods Cross averaged about 32 points a game. So that's pretty good in football speak.
Yeah,
I mean 32 points a game.
Number 5 in all of 5A in Utah, which is pretty good. 32.25 points a game, and they're doing most of that on the ground, as we saw. Like, they run the football, and so what we see today is what we kind of expected to see based on what we knew about these guys running the ball.
So Hank Nelson, we talked about him. He's a junior coming in. He didn't start the season as quarterback. He came in, I think he started the last 5-6 games if I saw that right. So he got some really, really good reps coming in as a sophomore. So now a junior, getting the absolute. He is the quarterback. Last year, 2 quarterbacks. You can't really get into a groove, and so they're excited. I mean, they're very excited, Coach Compton, to have a quarterback as a junior who already has experience coming in. So a veteran junior And of course, you want to look at next year, even though it's the first game of the season for them. I'm a guy that looks and goes, man, this is great for the program. This is great for the program.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Not only Nilsson, but it seems like we've called so many sophomores, so many juniors. Like the guys that are making plays are a lot of these underclassmen. They're going to miss a lot of seniors next year. It's game one, and we're talking about 2025
right?
already. But they have a lot of young guys that are making really big plays, and you wouldn't think of them as sophomores. They're making senior level plays all across the board for the Mavericks.
Yeah, Mountain View, a very young team. Not a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, very heavy in the junior and sophomore area. So not a lot of 12s on their roster. You know, you look over at Woods Cross, they got a good smattering, a little bit of everything going on. Few more seniors, which just makes them more experienced. Riker Martin, senior. Bills, a senior. Simmons, just a junior. Tapa Atut, well, we're going to call him Viliami, is just a junior. So, these teams, they're going to be good in their respective classifications and conferences this year and next year for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, both teams made a run in the playoffs last year, both of them getting put out by teams that did well in the playoffs after they had lost. So it's two really, storied programs, two great head coaches on both sides that have built both of these teams up to what they are. I mean, you're not going to come in here and steamroll any of these teams on any night.
Now we're getting messages about more and more games back in the Treasure Valley and other areas getting canceled. There's just so much smoke blew in. We kind of got lucky as far as people in the Treasure Valley. It's the Boise area. The wind was blowing northish, and it changed down to south and kind of east, and that just blew it. All those forest fires, wildfires, burning up Idaho right now. That smoke just came right down into the valley, and it's pretty bad right now. So it's not as bad as where the fires are, of course. Man. And in those areas, some of my favorite camping areas are gone.
Stanley,
Deadwood.
Yep.
They won't be the same in our lifetime.
No, it's really sad. I was talking to my wife about that this weekend. That we went up to Stanley a couple weeks ago and just went camping, and we'll never see that. Our kids maybe, but we'll never see it like it was before, which is very sad. Yeah, devastating.
Well, 3:23 left until we kick off the second half. Let's go ahead and take a quick break and be back on IdahoSports.com.
An Idaho-based credit union is leading the way in community initiatives and charitable partnerships. Recognizing a need for change, Lookout Credit Union underwent a major transformation to put its employees and their community first. Through two strong initiatives, Lookout Credit Union is ensuring a brighter future for its community. To find out more, visit www.lookoutcu.com.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles.
Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
And welcome back into the broadcast. Again, I'm Paul Kingsbury. He is Leif Morrison. We actually call him the Justin Bieber of IdahoSports.com. Kind of fills that role nicely. Leif the Biebs Morrison.
Yeah, never got called that till now, but it might stick.
Will. It's going to stick.
It might stick.
It's going to stick. Well, both teams out and no fist fights so far, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a grumpy look or two, but that's all right. That's all right.
Well, the coaches both shook hands after the huddle with the officials, and
they did. They did. Now, there's zeros on the clock, and I bet they're going to do the thing that I hate almost. One of my biggest pet peeves, and that's, we're just going to throw 3 minutes on. You know what? Let's just make halftime 15 minutes. Let's just do it instead of holding the teams accountable to get out on the field in time.
That is confusing why they started adding that extra 3 minutes.
Yeah. I'm trying to find Brandon. Okay. Trying to get him on the horn. Team's out here warming up. 14-10. Nice close ball game. The Stars have kind of been the Stars, as you kind of expect will happen. Mm-hmm. Mountain View gets that. They shake off that first game rust in the first half. Hopefully get all the penalties out.
Mm-hmm.
Logan, we got Brandon coming on anytime soon. All right, Brandon on the Mountain View side.
He's got the job that I don't want to have.
Well, you're going to have it, I think.
I know that, but there's nothing less fun than trying to find a coach that's trying to coach and being like, hey, you got a minute?
Yeah, I know.
But he does a good job with it.
So I think he might have talked to him.
He's looking around for something.
All right, then.
It's like, where's Waldo?
Well, Woods Cross comes to the sideline. They didn't add 3 minutes on. They're just letting him have however much time they want, apparently.
Perfect. Woods Cross actually has a decent amount of fans here for a Friday 1 o'clock game, third game of the season. Undefeated Woods Cross. I don't know if we've mentioned that yet.
We did. We did in the very beginning. And one of those, pretty impressive one. They held, was it Skyview? They held them scoreless for the first time in 19 years or so.
Yeah, their defense is pretty stout. Well, I mean, they're already averaging 42 points a game this season, only giving up 11 and a half. Just, I mean, total dominant performance on both offense and defense.
Sounds like Brandon is ready to go on the sideline. Let's cut down to him. Brandon?
Had a chance to talk to the, let me get off the field here because we're getting ready for the second half kickoff. Had a chance to talk to Woods Cross coach coming out of the tunnel at halftime. He said basically, we've got to clean it up. We've got to stop making stupid penalties. We have to stop playing selfish football. We have to take better care of it, in other words. Mountain View, the message was pretty clear coming out of the locker room. Let's go. You can feel the urgency on that Mavericks sideline. Back up to you guys.
All right, thanks, Brandon.
I love it.
A lot of those same things we talked about. Let's play some team football. Here we go. There's the kickoff, taking it at the 8. He drops it at the 10. Picks it up, comes up the middle, and Reese Hammond gets dropped at about the 13-yard line. That's where they'll start off the first offensive possession of the second half.
And that was number 32, Ike Mooney, who came in like a rocket.
Not a wrecking ball?
No.
You wanted to?
I will later.
Okay. All right. Put that in our back pocket for later.
That's a halftime of the next game, fans. Continue watching.
Two receivers on the left, 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Option. And he gets swallowed up for a loss of about 3 back to the 15-yard line.
Number 22, Gavin Draw, another sophomore for the Mavericks, making a big tackle in the backfield.
So 2nd and 13, ball on the 15-yard line.
And again, Simmons so good at hiding the ball in that first dive play with the fullback.
Two receivers on the near side.
Haven't seen that yet.
Under center, hands it off. Up the middle, gets to the 20. Boy, and he got hit hard.
He did. Grady Connors, number 26 for the Mavericks, met him square on.
That was Crew Fornelius, and he's going to come off.
Yeah, he's
Fornelius, and that was, he hit straight on with his helmet.
He did, yep. Yeah, they're checking him out on the sidelines there.
That'll ring your bell a little bit.
And of course, an athlete like him or a player like him, he's going to want to go back in immediately.
Receiver on each side.
Tried to draw him off sides, no luck.
And then they always send the opposite guy. I like how they do that. Pass across the middle, thrown high, tripped up, but no flag. Whenever, and they've done this, I think that was about the third time. They have the guy come out, kind of fake, comes back, and then number 27, we saw Ryan Miller wrap back around, kind of draw everybody there, and then that pass comes around. It was there.
It was.
He just got overthrown.
Yep, it really was. Yeah, I don't know if he just stumbled on the turf. We used to call that the turf monster.
Yeah.
Got him.
Reached up and got him.
Reached up and got him. Well, good first series for the Mavericks here, holding them to only 2 yards.
Punt upcoming, back to receive is Foy all by himself at the opposite 45. Gets it at the 41. Gets pushed out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. And so Mountain View will start things off. Pretty good field position. Down 4 points, 14-10.
Yeah, it really feels like every single possession matters here, because they're so low-scoring game that you gotta punch it in when you can.
And it's 14-10 is one of those scores where, okay, we get a field goal, oh, we're down by 1. Okay, the math gets a lot harder.
It really does.
1st and 10 for the Mavericks at their own 43. Hank Nelson in the shotgun. Rice moves to the right side. Handoff, gave it to Allen. He slipped on the turf, loss of 2.
Brought down by Hayden Thorne. Hayden's had a ton of tackles tonight.
Yeah.
Number 10, an outside linebacker for the Wildcats.
Now, after the game, we'll have our IdahoSports.com player of the game presented by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Hopefully have an interview with him, whoever it may be. Quick pass, goes to the right side, hit immediately. Forward progress gets him to about the 46-yard line.
Man, and number 3, Ricky Sanchez, just snuffed that out. Great throw, great catch, great defensive play. Everything was really textbook there.
When they were committed on that play, too. I mean, he took like 2 steps back and he threw whether he was ready or not.
I think in Madden they call that a hot route.
So 3rd and 7, ball in the 46. And the pass batted down back into Nelson's hands, and he runs it for 4 yards.
That was insane.
That was blocked by Saw. Okusatino Saw reached up, got his mitts on it, came right back down to Hank Nelson, who ran it for 4 yards. So was that a completion to himself?
A pass and a catch, and does Nielsen have some receiving yards on the night? That was wild.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they score that one. Doesn't matter because we're going to punt it away. It's 4th and 3, and Mountain View looks like they're going to punt it away.
Riker Martin back for the Wildcats.
And Martin takes it at the 14. Stutter steps, goes to the left side. Boy, he's quick. Breaks through the gaps across midfield. And knocked out of bounds by quarterback / punter, who's going to get a penalty. I'm guessing a late hit out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like he hit Ricky Sanchez.
So after a great return, he's going to get some more yards, I'm guessing, unless something happened I didn't see. If you want to get a shout out in, it is webcast at IdahoSports.com. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching. It's webcast at IdahoSports.com. and it's going to be on Woods Cross.
Interesting.
So something happened going out of bounds that we didn't see. Yeah, if you want to get your shout out read on the air, it's webcast at IdahoSports.com. These are always fun. Let us know where you're watching from. We get emails from all around the world sometimes during these games. Webcast at IdahoSports.com. Here we go after the penalty. 1st and 10, now the ball's on the 40. Quarterback, it's an option. And he gets brought down. Still got a gain of about 3 for number 21 on that run, Riker Martin.
Man, what a tackle by Gavin Draw. Again, the sophomore making the tackle. I mean, really, if Gavin doesn't make that tackle, he's going.
Yeah.
Not the distance, but he's going. Maybe just for speed. Get my reference there? The distance he's going for.
It's cake. A little run to the left side, finds the gap, bowls over the defender. A little bit shy of the first down, but another great run by Tapa Atutai.
Just lowered the shoulder. Physical football game out there today.
I think that was Grady Connors that took the brunt of that hit for Mountain View.
I think you're right.
He kind of squared up saying, all right, bring it. Oh! No, 3rd and a couple. At the 48-yard line. Gets the first down, fights through, keeps his legs moving, and that's a first down for the Wildcats.
Man, even when Simmons hands it off, I'm not sure he handed it off. Just such a good job concealing the ball.
So 1st and 10 from the 49. Barely in Maverick territory.
Yeah, a lot of this game has been played between the 40s.
Yep. Right at the 51-yard line. Almost halfway through the 3rd quarter. In motion goes Miller. Miller gets it, fights his way for about 2 yards. Those were hard-earned 2 yards for Miller.
Yeah, they were. Brought down by a whole slew of Mavericks.
A herd?
A herd? Is it a herd of Mavericks?
Well, they're bulls.
So yeah, a herd of Mavericks. I kind of liked slew, but herd.
I think slew is also an alternate.
Is it?
Yeah.
2nd place.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
2nd and 8. Another option. Quarterback keeps it this time. Ooh, they gave him no forward progress. I thought he got almost to the 45. They're going to say, or the 45. They're going to say the 46.
Yeah, no, brought down by Alexander Freeman, the senior, 6'1", 210 on the D-line.
3rd and 7. Clock running, 5:44. Don't forget, get your shout out in, webcast at IdahoSports.com. Get it read on air. Let us know where you're watching from. Give a shout out to a team, a player. Pass downfield, catches it at the 21, makes a move, brought down at the 5. Great catch.
Eli Bodell, the junior, 6'2", 155. What a catch. Grady Connors actually saved a touchdown there coming from the other side of the field. Wow, what a pass.
They got Bodell clear out on the left side. Instead, they hand it off untouched through the left gap. A 5-yard run for Tapa Atutai. With 5:03 left in the 3rd, the Wildcats extend their lead. They double up the Mavericks. Looking to make it 21-10. Kick is up. Kick is good. 21-10. Let's take a minute and thank Meridian Plumbing once again. Meridian Plumbing is the Treasure Valley's top choice when it comes to your plumbing needs. For 40 years, Meridian Plumbing has been serving new home builds and remodels, farms, and businesses across the Treasure Valley. After your first service call with Meridian Plumbing, it will be easy to see why thousands of customers return year in and year out for all their plumbing needs. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Leif, Meridian Plumbing offers a no-charge dispatch fee. The search for your permanent plumber is one call or click away, and that is to Meridian Plumbing. Choose the safe, local plumber. Choose Meridian Plumbing.
So, guys, a bachelor herd is what you call a group of cows.
Okay.
So a bachelor herd. A group of bulls is called a bachelor herd.
Wow. Tackled by a bunch of a group of bachelors? A
Yeah.
gaggle of bachelors?
I guess.
A bachelor of Mavericks?
That's just what Google says. Could be wrong.
We're just going to go with herd.
Could be wrong.
And the Woods Cross student section yelling, so they're upset about something down there. Get Brandon on that. There's the kick, and it's taken right at the goal line. Drop picked up. Comes across the 10, the 15. Makes it to about the 18-yard line. Made something out of what could have been disastrous was Jacob Allen.
Brought down by 60, Jeremy Lingman, the 6'3" senior. Yeah, that student section is going. They're actually dressed like a bunch of Cowboys down there.
Yeah.
I like it. Which is interesting because they're playing the Mavericks. They're the Wildcats.
Maybe that's just how they dress.
It could be.
You know, I don't know.
They are a wild group.
Or maybe they're just making fun of Mavericks.
I kind of wonder.
I don't know.
I don't know. Some of those cowboy hats, some of them look authentic, I guess.
3 receivers, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. All alone. Fires downfield, has a man, overthrows the intended receiver. That was Munson, and a flag comes out. And I'm guessing that's going to be pass interference, but
yeah.
of all of the opportunities they've had to call that, that was the least egregious I've seen today.
Yeah, it looked like 22 Crew Fornelis did have his hand on the receiver, but I don't know.
All right, take a look at that student section we were just talking about. There they are, cowboy hats, looking very country.
They look very calm right now,
Right now.
compared to what they were looking like moments ago.
Right now. I love student sections. And to come to a game like this I wonder if they were like, well, you can get out of school.
Oh, yeah. I hope they did.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for Mountain View. Ball on the 34-yard line. Takes the snap. He's looking to pass again. Airs it out. Up and caught. Inbounds. What a catch for Kean Foy. Kean Foy, the junior, right over his shoulder. Defender right on his back hip pocket.
Wow.
Great catch.
Wow. Even the Wildcat coaching staff gave him the golf clap right there. That was amazing.
And a great throw to get it there. So 1st and 10 in Wildcat territory. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 3 yards. And that was Jacob Allen.
Won't go down, but stopped by number 64, Saw.
Got about 3 yards on the forward progress, which if I could change a rule, it'd be forward progress. If you can pick a guy up, carry him back down to the 1-yard line, that's where he's down.
I like it. Stop me.
Yes, exactly. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 38. Airing it out again. Up, and that's got to be a flag, and it is. And that was, I'm giving up the 15 yards in lieu of a touchdown.
Yeah, number 12, Shaden Jarrett, was all over him. But, I mean, he had to be. He was going to catch that ball kind of regardless.
And Brody Munson, he gets up, limping a little bit, tweaked the ankle.
And really, in high school football, that's the smart play.
It is.
It's not a spot foul. It's from the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
So they're getting 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Or 15. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage.
But he catches that as a touchdown.
Oh, for sure.
And if all the rules in high school football are about player safety, change that one.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 for the Mavericks from the 24-yard line. In the shotgun is Nelson, takes the snap, little shovel pass. A shovel pass for a loss of a yard to number 5, Kelby Rice.
And that was stopped by Hayden Thorne and Saw. The official almost pulled out, he actually did pull out his flag there and just kind of gave those guys the stare down like, hey.
It's a dad move.
We need to calm down here.
Don't make me. Don't make me.
That was it. That was it.
I'll turn this game around.
Both of them put their hands up like, hey, we're good. We're good here. We are good here.
So 2nd and 11 for the Mavericks. Down 21-10. As we near the end of the 3rd quarter, Nelson takes the snap. Has a man open at the 20. Jukes, jives, get across the 15 to the 14-yard line, and a first down.
Brody Munson with the catch. A little shake and bake on the outside.
It should be a first down.
Looks like they are going to move the chains. You know, we haven't seen Gomez Ricks since the first half here.
Yep.
You wonder if that was a coach's decision or what we got going here.
Or his mom?
Yeah, maybe the coaches weren't the only ones in there at halftime, huh?
1st and 10 in the red zone. Handoff, that was the number 20, Logan Pichardo, the sophomore.
Brought down by Crew Fernelius. He's actually the cornerback, shedded the block from the wide receiver and stepped in and made that tackle. Really good fundamental play.
The only 2nd time we've heard from Pichardo. Once was in the 1st quarter, now in the 3rd. Boy, Mountain View's got the call players out there. They've got those construction vests on, big placards, and there's movement. But I'm not sure who it was on. I know the defense shifted.
Looks like the Mavericks are walking backwards like they know. And looks like Ellis Castleson jogged to the sideline there. Maybe it was a hand up, my bad.
So that makes it 2nd down. And 13, ball on the 17-yard line. 2 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. Mountain View really does need to get points on this.
They do.
We talked in the beginning of the game, you can't go down 2 scores in this game. They're going to air it out again. Caught at the 5. Made a nice little hitch, turned to his right, and in for a touchdown. Number 3, Brody Munson, put 6 on the board for the Mavericks.
Man, just a great play call, an absolute bullet from the quarterback. Yeah, what a great play.
So that was a 14-yard passing touchdown for the junior wide receiver.
And a good drive by the Mavericks all the way down the field.
Again, like the first half, penalties sprinkled in. PAT is up and good for Juju Pamani. So, just like that, it's a 4-point lead.
Hey guys, we do have one shout out.
Bring it on.
To bring on. This is from Israel Campa, watching from the Woods Cross. He's watching the game, Woods Cross against Mountain View, from his classroom at Woods Cross. He's a teacher of some of the boys. Shout out to
Bring it on, come on.
Viliami and Carey, and he is a Boise alum. He says, brave to the grave. So
nice.
A Boise Brave alum here. Thanks for watching, Israel.
So as Woods Cross has seen a lot of success in football, that's something a lot different than he saw at Boise High School.
Ooh, wow.
No?
Wow, Paul.
Hey, they did make the playoffs last year, and I think they beat Mountain View.
They're actually on the rise.
You know what? They were going to have a great quarterback, and then all of a sudden, he had a great quarterback. Remember that? No?
Weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, tell him we say, or we'll tell him we say hello.
Yeah, thanks
from your classroom.
Thanks for tuning in.
I love it. Hopefully he's got it pulled up on the projector there. I like it.
Again, showing your age there on the projector. He's got
on the projector. Well, I was thinking like up top projector, not, you know.
Okay. Not the slide.
Not the slides. Yeah. Come on, Paul.
Nice. Since my mind went that way, I guess I'm the old one. So the return comes to the 26-yard line, returned by Reese Hammond.
And brought down by Logan Pichardo. the sophomore.
Well, thank you for the email. You can get your email read on the air. It's webcast@IdahoSports.com. Logan is ready and waiting at the email bag.
He keeps pushing refresh.
Yeah, that's all he's doing.
Refresh. He's just waiting.
He just quit doing his other job, and he's just refresh.
All I want is someone to just talk to me. That's all I want.
And there is a flag down as we're looking. They're trying to decide what to do. So it looks like it's going to be, and he just picks it up. So I didn't see the actual call. Did you?
No, I didn't see it either.
We were making fun of Logan, and I got distracted. Munson. Handoff goes to the left side and tripped up. Boy, he had some room to run. Nathan Webb had a lot of green in front of him, just got tripped up.
Yeah, saved by Ike Mooney, number 32, the outside linebacker. Just a shoelace tackle.
So that brings up 2nd and 10, ball in the 16.
Great football game, 4-point game, minute 3 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 10.
Handoff comes up the right side, met immediately in a loss of 2. Actually, no, it looks like maybe he gained 1. Boy, these spots are all over the place. So it's going to be 3rd and 9.
That was a tackle by big number 92, Hunter Peck. 6', 210 D lineman on the inside.
You know he's big if you have to bring out the Southern accent. You kind of sound like Logan.
That is offensive to us Southerners. we do find offense when we are mocked with others.
Don't appropriate accents. Don't appropriate.
I wake up every day wishing I had an accent, you know.
Pass downfield. They're just going to say good defense. So incomplete pass. Makes it 4th down, and the punt team comes on the field for the Wildcats.
Yeah, the Wildcat fans and coaches are wondering where the pass interference is there. They're having a conversation with the officials on the sideline saying, hey, I feel like they got that call last drive.
Yeah, well, how about that?
Yeah.
Standing at the 45-yard line for the Mavericks. Set to receive, that is Foy. Great return last time.
Fair catch.
And a fair catch. Taken at the 43-yard line.
The Mavericks really opened up the playbook last drive. They threw the ball a lot more than they have any of the other series. Wonder if that will continue here. Down by 4. 8 seconds left in the third.
Well, before we start the drive, nope, never mind. I think we've got another email, but Logan is, I don't know, playing Wordle or something.
Here we go.
1st and 10 for the Mavericks. And Gomez Ricks back in the game, by the way. And a pass is up. And they get it back. No, they don't get it back. They get the call back. I think this one, the Mavericks wanted a little interference, didn't get it.
Well, that was really just good defense by Ricky Sanchez.
It was very good defense.
The senior, he was right there in his hip pocket, as they like to say.
Yep.
Ball comes, hand up, knocks it down. His DB coach is fist pumping on the sidelines like, yeah, that's what we like to see.
It's job security. Thank you.
My man, Sanchez, my man.
1 second left in the third quarter. The officials like this because they don't have to flip the ball very far. They have to walk clear down to the 2-yard line or something.
Very true.
Unless they air it out, which I'm guessing they will do, and there's going to be a penalty on the defense. I'm calling that one right now. And it was. They moved just a little bit too soon.
We got Gomez Ricks back in the game. They've actually been rotating running backs quite a bit.
Yeah, and it's been working.
A lot more than I really thought they would. I thought they would just put Gomez in there and have him be the workhorse all game, but they've ran 3 or 4 different running backs.
So that was a defensive penalty, untimed down here. We're got zeros on the clock. Run up the middle, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. So we'll start the fourth quarter. They'll flip it about 10 yards. And we'll start off with Mountain View. So I think we're going to go down to Brandon. He's got his end of third report. Brandon, what do you got for us?
Back to follow, but the Woods Cross football program is really family. We hear that all the time. Football is family. Well, it's really true with this coaching staff. 5 of the Woods Cross coaches have sons that play on the team. Head coach Brody Benson, quarterbacks and linebackers coach John Price, offensive line coach Jeff Ida, and sophomore head coach Eric. And I said, so you guys have probably just picked this up to be closer to your sons. He said, no, we've been coaching together. That continuity, a pretty well-oiled machine. One little note, Jeff Simmons is the offensive line coach, but his son Jesse Simmons is actually the quarterback. I bet they have some interesting discussions at home. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Brandon. We're going to, after this play, we'll kick it to Logan. He's got a few shout-outs to read. We got first play of the fourth quarter, 3rd and 1, ball on the 48. Mavericks moving left to right. And there was motion.
False start on the offensive line for the Mavericks. Looks like the near tackle. And the Wildcat fan student section is loving it.
Wow.
I bet they're fun at basketball games.
Oh, yeah, I bet they are. Right there on top of them.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So here we go. No time ran off the clock. Back to pass. Airs it out. Near side. Caught at the 40. Makes a move. Gets it across to 35. That's Brody Munson. Having a great second half of football.
He really is. And great tackle by Thorne coming all the way across the other side of the field.
All right, we got one from, this is from Viliami's pops. So it's a daddy calling in. It says his last name is pronounced Totai.
Totai.
Okay.
Totai.
Noted. Quarterback runs, gets the first down. And Moores, no one came to tackle him. So a first down by Hank Nelson.
He gives the first down hand signal.
Sorry, it's Tapa Totai. Tapa Totai.
I actually wrote that down.
He says, but you know, besides your terrible English, everything else is going great.
Well, we appreciate it, you know.
Just to be clear, that's not English.
Papa Tata, they call him.
Moving the pile.
Yeah, near the first down. Gonna be a couple, about 3 yards short. Gonna be at the 15-yard line.
Got one from Camry. He's watching from home, watching Kerry Brown get some pancakes. Says, let's go Wood Cross.
She sounds good.
Also, Dave Barrett says he's watching from Burley. Thanks for broadcasting the game.
Nice.
Dude, you're like an hour away. Get over here. What are you doing?
The construction's bad, Paul.
It is bad.
All right. Back to pass. Throws. Oh, almost had it in and out of his hands. And, hey, there's a flag down.
Oh, in the backfield.
And Tapa Totai is going to get rung up for this one, I think. It's a hold. Oh, it's a hold on Mountain View. So, Tapa Totai actually.
So you're missing an Tapa Totai. Tapa Totai. Tapa Totai.
All right, we're going to nickname him. We'll figure it out.
That penalty's a killer.
We're making an effort. I want to say that. We try to get these pronounced
Not
right.
bad for guys with, you know, second-grade reading levels.
So you're second? Man, you must have gone to Glens Ferry. I went to New Plymouth. I'm still kindergarten. Oh. And a little short pass on the run missed. And that would have been a tough one to catch anyway.
Yeah, real tough. I mean, real tough. And Jacob Allen did his best there to bring that one in, but yeah, when you're running that hard, that fast, side to side, the ball's really got to be in the pocket to bring it in.
Yeah. Top of toe tie.
Yeah. Nice, not bad. 10
By
minutes,
the end of this
45
game,
left.
3rd and 13 for the Mavericks. In the shotgun is Nelson. Back with him is Allen. In trouble, and he gets leveled.
Swallowed.
In the backfield. Huge loss of yards.
Hayden Thorne, and I'm going to give you the opportunity to say
Top
it right
of the toe tie.
Attaboy, bringing him down in the backfield. Great defensive play by the Wildcats. Really just what they needed as the Mavericks were moving the ball. I don't want to say easily, but they're moving the ball down the field.
Well, they're a long ways away from their first down. So this is a weird place to be. It's 4th and 22 on the 34-yard line. So it's really too far to kick unless you've got a great kicker. It's kind of a short punt. So I guess you just go for, no, he's going to punt. And hope he gets a bounce up.
No.
Into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. If you can get that great bounce, that backspin,
Yeah, pin
great.
him back there.
Yeah.
That's tough, though, especially if you're kicking straight on.
Yep.
Most of the times they'll try to go to a corner. Well, great stop by the Wildcats. Just what they needed is Mavericks coming out of halftime seem to be able to move the ball effortlessly. So good defensive stance.
Third quarter was really a continuation of the first and second quarter. You know, they're able to move the ball, but gosh, penalties are just still racking up for both teams.
Yep.
I'm not sure there's been any laundry theft.
No, I don't think so either.
Rolling to his right, stops, throws downfield. I think he caught it, but
He did
out of
catch
bounds.
it.
He landed out of bounds, so incomplete. That was Reese Hammond.
Still a fantastic catch.
It
Out
was.
of bounds, but that's a tough catch.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it's a playground catch right there, actually.
Kind of
Try to keep
put
the
the
toes
toes
in.
down.
Yep. Ball's thrown just a little bit outside, but still brought it in. You can put it on the highlight reel still.
Definitely. Back to pass again. Simmons. And nowhere to go.
Number 6, Bill Matua. D-line, junior, 6 foot 220. I love when the big guys wear single digits.
Right? Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
Number 6, edge rusher.
Is he a quarterback? No.
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 He plays D-line. He steals quarterbacks' lunches, actually.
3rd and 15. That pushes them way back. And this would be a good opportunity for Mountain View to get the ball back in pretty good field position if they can force a punt. Defense has to come out big time here, though. Quarterback runs and a lot of room to run, brought down at about the 25. So it'll be 4th and about 4 yards. Let's see what they decide to do.
Harrison Bagley saved a first down right there. Might have saved the game for the Mavericks if they can get the ball back.
So they will punt, or at least look like they're going to punt, as Kean Foy, all by himself, back at the 40 to return. And they fake it, and they don't make it. There's a penalty at the end.
I'll be honest, Paul, that faked me out. I thought it was a bad snap.
Is there a face mask there at the end? I mean, the white hat was way away from the play.
Holding offense.
So, yeah, Mountain View will say, what hold? Never happened.
They're going to decline that one for sure.
So Mountain View gets the ball back in Wildcat territory at the 26-yard line.
They actually gained some yards from where they gave it up.
They did.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad. You'll take that every time.
So now the Woods Cross defense has to come out and play. 8:16 to go in this one. Mavericks down by 4. Hank Nelson in the shotgun. Behind him, Valentin Gomez-Ricks. Takes the snap. Has two receivers on the right. Thought he had a seam to run. He didn't. He gets sacked in the backfield at the 31-yard line. And that's about the third, fourth time he's been sacked today.
Yep, swallowed up by Brody Rogers. Another sophomore for the Wildcats.
So that made it a little bit tougher. 2nd and 15 at the 31. Takes the snap. Quick throw. Caught, and it's complete. Given to Foy. Foy runs ahead to the 20.
Uh-oh.
Is he all right?
He is. Man, the Wildcats sent the house on that one. They blitzed every single one of their linebackers. He just had to get the ball out quickly. It was actually a really good heads-up play by Nilsson. He stayed in and took a licking.
I think he might have gotten a little turf burn. Kind of rubbing that left arm.
He is. The Wildcat.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
That.
Huge fan of that. Under 7 to play. High snap, brings it down, hands it off, gives it to Gomez-Ricks, who goes nowhere. That brings up 4th and 4. So we said the Woods Cross defense needed to come out to play, and they did.
Yep. Stopped by Braden Haas, number 38 linebacker for the Wildcats.
Big 4th down here for Mountain View.
This is huge, especially as well as the Wildcats can milk the clock out.
And going back to their default set, 2 on the left, 1 on the right, you've got Gomez-Ricks to Nelson's left. There to block. Thrown. Caught, complete. Makes a spin, and it's a first down off the move by Munson. And Brody Munson made the catch and then had to decide what he wanted to do with it. He had his back to the end zone, made a spin to his right, and picked up the yardage he needed for that first down.
Yeah, that was impressive. What was really impressive was Gomez-Nix actually made that play possible. We had a blitzing backer. He stepped in, took the hit, and allowed Nilsson the opportunity to make that throw.
So 1st and goal from the 10. Nice run up the middle, a couple of yards short.
You know, you love to see that. Guy makes a big block, and you feed him the rock on the next play.
He's your go-to guy. And again, a junior. Munson, a junior. Foy, a junior. Nelson, a junior.
Yeah, the coaches, they got to be loving this.
The Vegas line on the 2025 Mavericks. It's got to be pretty good.
We went in on that action.
Nelson pitches it out. Gomez-Ricks to the end zone. Touchdown. From 2 yards out, the Mavericks take the lead with 5:15 left in the ball game. I have to look around for flags just the way this game has gone. There are none. So touchdown will stand 23-21. And we talked about how the math is weird in this one. So this is a very big PAT to go up by 3.
And the Wildcats do have a kicker.
They do. Both teams.
They do.
Kamani's had a good kicking game.
And
that
it's
up,
in.
and it's good. So 24-21. Mountain View takes the lead.
I got another shout out here.
All right.
Guys, this one is from the Murdoch family watching from Meridian. Giving a shout out to Hunter Peck, number 92. And it says, love your girlfriend, Emily. So I'm guessing it's Emily who sent in the shout out. So
Nice.
Thanks, Emily. Shout out to Hunter Peck there for the Mavericks.
We've actually called Hunter's name a few times tonight.
And guess what? He's a junior.
He is a junior.
It's getting down to the wire, right? So if you've got about, 5 minutes left, if you want to get that shout out in, webcast at IdahoSports.com.
Tell me if you get an email from my girlfriend. She's a dog.
Is Kuma learning to keyboard now?
I think she's smart enough.
Is she?
Yeah. She's a husky, so she can do voice to text.
Oh, yeah.
Mountain View set to kick. Big offensive possession for the Wildcats. And the kick taken at the 12. Taken by Hammond. Hammond gets back to about the 30-yard line. 18-yard return. 5:09 on the clock.
Brought down by Logan Pichardo, a sophomore for the Mavericks. Special teams player.
Well, I hope you're enjoying this broadcast on IdahoSports.com. Under center. Turns. Throws. Open. But could not bring it in. Number 23 for the Wildcats, Steve Sauni.
Only green grass in front of him, too. It's always the worst when the ball's coming, you know that you have just 20 yards and nothing. All you're thinking about is the 20 yards and nothing. That's a tough one.
I mean, in his defense, he had to turn and reach down a little bit.
It's a tough,
you know.
Yep.
So 2nd and 10. And nothing again. Big number 6 in on the defense.
Bill Matua Jr.
Billy Ball.
Billy Ball. Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, why not?
He just looks intimidating
He
out
does.
there. He's got the back plate on, wearing number 6.
Yep.
Definitely has the look.
Looks taller than 6 foot.
He does. Yeah, great football player. Having himself a game today.
And he's a junior.
And he's a junior, yes.
Yeah. Fake, throw, and batted down. Big number 90 got his mitts up. That's Alexander Freeman. Called his name a few times today.
Yes, sir. 6'1", stuck his hands up. That was the same play, pass play that they ran before. Tried to sneak the running back out to the flats. Nothing going. If he would have got the ball through, there was a lot of green grass there.
Yeah. And those are 2 missed opportunities.
Truly.
By Woods Cross that would have got him way down the field. Instead, well, think they'll fake it again, or
I think they'll punt this way. They still have 3 timeouts. This
and
guy's
they
got
do.
a leg on him, too.
Fair catch called at the 37. So Mountain View starting off pretty good field position, leading by 3.
Yeah.
So they really have no incentive to hurry like they have been. I'd be shocked if they came out like they have been.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're going to keep the ball on the ground and try to run this one out. I mean, the good thing for the Wildcats is they have all 3 timeouts.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to force the Mavericks to get a couple first downs.
Yes.
Before the clock is going to run out. So they have, this game's far from over. 4 minutes and 14 seconds is a lifetime with 3 timeouts.
And we've seen almost everything. And we saw a fumble, scoop and score on that. So many of the penalties. All we haven't seen is an interception.
True.
We've seen a quarterback throw to himself.
Yeah. True.
I'm just saying, we haven't seen an interception yet. I think Mountain View would be crazy to throw the football right now unless they have to get a first down. Handoff to Gomez Ricks. Keeps it up the middle. Gain of about 3 to the 40. And the clock continues to run. We're at the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, no 2-minute warning in high school football.
No.
They added it to college. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, they did. They're not calling it a 2-minute warning. They're calling it a 2-minute something. They're actually not wasting the whole play clock here, which is interesting.
Is that the exact name of it, Leif? A 2-minute something?
2-minute.
They say, welcome to the 2-minute something.
I wish it would be, actually, because nobody knows why they're doing that. Oh, we're talking fumble on the field.
And a fumble, and it does go back to Woods Cross.
Wow.
They're talking of, yes, there it is. They had to confirm.
Thorne coming up big for the Wildcats.
God, somebody said something about a minute ago saying this thing's far from over.
Was that me?
I think that was you.
Was that me?
I think that was you.
All right. I'll be giving out Powerball numbers later.
Please.
Man, great play by Hayden Thorne, bringing the Wildcats back into it. They win this game. They'll probably have to think about building them a statue, maybe.
Yeah, right. There at Mountain View, they have this huge bronze bull statue. Huge. Anatomically correct.
Yeah.
It's massive. Right out in front of their school. But there's room right next to it.
Okay. Oh, no.
And another fumble. And did Mountain View get it back?
They have it.
And Mountain View gets it back.
Wow.
What is going on?
Wow. Back and forth here.
What a break for Mountain View. They fumble it on their side of the 50-yard line and then get it back.
Wow. And actually gain a few yards.
And the student section goes wild.
They got the, what do they call that? The Cobra? Something Cobra. When you see all the
surrender Cobra.
The surrender Cobra, yeah. It's my favorite part of bowl season, actually, is the videos of those guys that are, not to be the dodgeball Cobra.
That's what I thought you were going. 1st and 10 for the Mavericks. 3:23 on the clock, and a flag goes up. And they took too much time.
Delay game.
Wow.
Everyone on the Mavericks sideline is confused.
Yeah. I didn't see the official count it down, but he's also not obligated to. It's more of a courtesy.
And I wasn't even looking.
I wasn't either. I didn't remember seeing him waving his arms. Either way, it's now 1st and 15. The 38-yard line. Handoff given to Allen. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe an extra yard.
It looks like that was brought down by Nathan Webb, senior, 6'3", 195.
And a timeout called by Woods Cross. They want to talk it over. Any more emails over there? Yep, Logan says yes.
All right, I got a bunch in now. Okay,
Nice.
I've got a name. They've given us pronunciations, so this is good. Shout out to my boyfriend, Woodcross number 62, Samuelu Matangi.
They have a Mosiah
No, this
as
is
a first name.
Matangi.
I have Batongi as the last name.
Yeah, 62. From his girlfriend, Aval Famui.
Nice.
So thanks, Aval, for that shout out. We've got some more shout outs here. This one to number 64, Tino Sa. Monica, Maya, and Dad with the shout out.
Well, that would have helped if we could just call him Tino.
Yeah.
Also, shout out from Nico Palk. Let's go Woods Cross. Shout out Shady and Viliami. And we got some more after this play.
Around the left side. Boo, he gets leveled.
Smoked
Jacob
down.
Allen hoping to get some yards out of that. Got nothing.
This one's from Elizabeth Makanani. Supporting from West Jordan, Utah. Go Woods Cross. Shout out to Kerry Brown and the boys.
Cool. Don't forget you can own this game. The digital download will be available in a couple days. There's a banner there top of your screen. It says digital download. Order it and you can have this game forever and ever until MP4 has gone the way of the 8-track.
True.
So I'm not looks like they were letting the play clock run down.
Oh, yep.
The Mountain View calls a timeout.
This is where it becomes a little bit of a chess match between two coaches here.
Each team with 2 timeouts apiece.
Yeah, you wonder if some of these teams are maybe sticking around to watch some more football today, or if
Kinda
the
hope so.
school's like, you guys got to come on back.
Well, it's only 2 hours away. They can at least watch another one.
That's true.
Make
I
the
think
drive
so
home.
too. Maybe we'll talk to him afterwards.
We'll get Brandon on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Coach, you just played a great game. What are your travel plans?
You don't want to be driving through. I guess they don't have to hit Salt Lake traffic. They're north of Salt Lake.
Yeah.
You don't want to be driving there. 2 hours, you can make it home by supper.
You have to deal with Utah drivers for about an hour, though.
It's funny because I feel like the Woods Cross fans, maybe they brought more of them. When have you ever been? You're the Idaho team in this event, but you're the away team. You had to drive further.
Yeah. Paul and I were talking about that on the way up here. It's interesting.
All right, 3rd and 9.
Definitely more students from Woods Cross here.
Set to pass, airs it out, has a man wide open downfield, and it's in and out of his hands. That was a touchdown for Brody Munson. He just could not bring it in.
Oh, and he knows it. He's looking down at his hands. I put gloves on you in the winter, keep you warm.
Right. They look like big, strong hands.
Oh, man.
Boy. Good news for the Mavericks. They're still up 3.
Yep.
2:17 left on the clock. But, boy, that would have absolutely been the nail in the coffin.
It really would have. Yeah, and Brody brings those in 99% of the time.
And how lucky were we to see that 1%?
The 1%. He probably won't drop a pass all season long. He's a great wide receiver, good athlete.
Now, I had a similar play like this on my my dynasty season of the new college football Xbox game. I saw him pressing on 3rd down. I went deep late.
And a quick punt. Riker Martin.
Good punt.
Picks it up at about the 16, comes to the near side. Nice stiff arm to the face. And gets pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they're at the 24-yard line. So a lot of yards to go for Woods Cross and not a lot of time on the clock, 2:07.
Yeah, they're going to have to open up the playbook here and throw the ball a little bit.
Yep.
They've actually thrown it quite a few times tonight in comparison to the last 2 games this season.
Make sure you stay tuned for the IdahoSports.com Player of the Game presented by the Office of Highway Safety. Back to pass and threw it off the helmet, I think, of his own teammate, number 57, Preston Carter.
Number 90 for the Mavericks, Alexander Freeman, is going nuts down there too, like he had something to do with it.
I don't think he batted it. Pretty sure it hit the helmet.
Maybe he was going against the guy whose helmet it hit. Counts.
That counts.
I was touching the guy that was touching the guy.
2nd and 10. Rolls to his right. On the move.
Ooh.
Hit and drop. Number 34, Adam Curtis. Almost had an interception. Minute 58 to go. Boy, it's almost the last 5 minutes been played right here.
Really have. Haven't had to twist my neck very much.
It is 3rd and 10. Ball on the 24. Under
False
center.
start.
And a false start.
Looked like number 21, Riker Martin. Took off just before. He's disappointed in himself. He's getting loved up by his teammates. So, it's going to be all right. Let's get the next one here.
And in the grand scheme of things, this game means nothing to either team.
Nope.
It's a great scrimmage.
Yes.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, you're playing against 2 very high-quality opponents.
Yep. Receivers on the corners. Back to pass. Coming across the middle.
Ooh.
Bumped, shoved, bumped again, and no call.
Yeah, it's tough for the Wildcats when the Mavericks know they have to pass the ball.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to be able to lull somebody into a wide-open receiver in this point.
Marcus Steppen really didn't have a chance at that football.
No.
Maverick fans showing the bullhorns. Mess with the bull, you get the horns.
You're just a dodgeball quoting machine today.
Mess with the horns, you get the bull.
Here we go. Except it's really you.
That's really you.
Timeout.
So 4th and 15, ball on the 19. And a timeout called by Mountain View.
It's a good time to waste a timeout. Not waste, use a timeout. Utilize a timeout for the Mavericks there.
Utilize.
Yes. This is a pretty important play.
Camera guy over there getting mugged or something. I don't know what's going on.
Like he's riding a Maverick.
What do you think's coming? A little trickery? A little hook and ladder? A little.
They've got to do something. I mean, they've got to pull out. I think the hook and ladder is definitely in play.
Mm-hmm.
They got the offense for it, like you said earlier in the game.
Yep.
And Mountain View is the one that took the timeout.
Yeah.
So the coaching staff might have gone, okay, this is how you defend this.
Yes.
You know.
Yep. I did see a green notebook out there.
Ooh, really? Was
Get
it rolled
that
up?
reference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 Mavericks on the line. Rolls.
Oh, he's got so much green grass.
Throws it downfield. It's up. And incomplete is the call. So turnover on downs back to the Mavericks.
Wow, what a play. I thought he was sacked.
Yeah.
Breaks away. Ton of green grass for him on the outside, but also a few defenders there. Was he going to be able to have the wheels for the first?
Right.
I like the call of throwing the ball from the quarterback's perspective.
Right.
Good ball, but man, tough to bring that down. Yeah, Riker Martin on the sidelines upset that he didn't bring that one in, but man, that was a tough catch.
I think he's upset that there wasn't a flag.
That also might be, yeah, that might be it too.
And I don't blame him. So Mountain View has 1:42 to pull out a win.
Wildcats still have 2 timeouts. False start on the offense.
Well, so 1st and 15 back at the 24-yard line.
I think there's going to be a lot of talk in the film room about some penalties for the Mavericks on Monday.
Yes.
Or tomorrow, maybe they do.
Or on the bus.
Yeah, on the bus. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. A lot of false starts today. But again, those first game jitters.
Handoff. Gomez Ricks. And a little pushing, shoving at the end.
Quick timeout by the Wildcats.
Guys, I have another shout out. This one is
This is a shout out or just someone saying we're pronouncing something wrong? I'm tired of all the negativity.
This is from Joel.
All right.
He says, Leif, that was called Going the Distance by Cake back at the beginning of the half. He says Paul doesn't know good music.
I literally said, that's cake.
Oh, you actually did.
Literally
you whispered it. Yeah.
Said, that's cake. Jeez, Joel.
Thanks, Joel. I don't know who you are.
You're fired.
He's one of our broadcasters.
Oh, that Joel.
Not Joel. You worked with him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Because he's like Cher, just goes Joel.
Just Joel.
I'm going to start doing that.
That's you, Leif.
Leif.
That's
I
just
should be.
Leif. You have no last name.
I know.
Just
I thought about signing my name just Leif from now on.
I know
Leave
other
the Morse
Joels. I don't know any other Leifs.
I don't either.
No.
I've met a few people that are like, know some Leifs, but I've never met one in the. It's like Bigfoot. I've never seen one in the flesh, you know? So it's kind of like Highlander if I find one.
There can be only one.
There can
Watch
be
out.
only one.
All right, here we go. It is 2nd and 13. Another handoff. I think that's what we're going to be seeing. 1:30 to go. The clock continues to run. Nope. A timeout is called. Quickly.
Good stop by Hayden Thorne, a linebacker for the Wildcats.
So now each team has 1 timeout apiece. 1:30 to go. Mavericks clinging on to a 3-point lead. They have the ball at the Wildcat 23. But like we've seen this quarter, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
They fumble. Oh, they get it back on the very next play. There's a million things that could go wrong.
Yeah.
And we're laughing, but as we're looking at how this game could change in 1:30, it's not about huge plays that could happen. It's about, okay, there could be a penalty.
Yep.
There could be a turnover.
Anything, really.
It's going to be a mistake that happens.
And unless the Mavericks score or get a first down, the Wildcats are going to get the ball back.
Yes. Right now it's 3rd and 14. As they come out from the timeout.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember this. A couple years ago, Coeur d'Alene, who's playing up in this event, they tried to take a knee at Madison and fumbled the ball, and Madison got it and scored and won.
That's right, I remember.
Nobody's safe.
Takes the snap.
Stretches
Allen
it.
breaks free, gets almost to the 10 to the 11.
Wow. Nathan Webb saved a first down. I mean, the Mavericks are obviously going to go for it here.
Yeah, Woods Cross out of timeouts.
A field goal doesn't really do it for the Mavericks.
No, but it's 4th and 2. 4th and 2.
I mean, what do you do here? Do you run a play action, try to hit a pass over the top, hoping they're sending the house? Or do you just try to run a dive up the middle and get a first down?
Do you just take the delay of game penalty? Oh, they're going to take a timeout.
Interesting.
So they take their last timeout with 38 seconds. So, like you said, there's some chess being played.
There really is.
But pretty much all the pawns are off the board now. No timeouts. That's it. What we see the next 38 seconds is it.
Yeah, first down wins the game.
Got a couple more shout out here. This from Taylor Ball checking in. He says he says it's a great broadcast. So it must be because of Leif and not Paul.
Well, thanks, Taylor.
Is my guess.
Taylor's a Blackfoot guy.
Oh, Paul knows him, so it must be because of Paul.
Oh, he's been an Idaho sports guy forever.
I love it.
We've got another one from where the Scousins in Arizona watching our grandson. So shout out from the Scousins in Arizona saying, go Wildcats. So it must be Woods Cross fans.
I'm going to guess so.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And here we go.
All right, 4th and 2.
I'm saying play action fade.
Okay.
Nope, way wrong.
Or it's a handoff for the first down.
This spot is everything here. I don't think he got it, but.
Given up to Kelby Rice was the runner, I believe. No, I'm sorry. No, that was number 15, Jacob Allen.
Oh, they gave him the first.
They give it to him.
Man, that was close. I was kind of hoping they'd bring the chains out. I like when they bring the chains out.
Yeah.
You know?
And at this point of the game, unless it wasn't as close as what we think it was.
Yeah.
You bring the chains out.
Yeah. Just for the feel of it, you know?
Well, just the aesthetics of
yes,
it.
Exactly. Bring the chain out. Everybody's holding their breath.
Yep.
You get a few more seconds of football. What a great game. What a great game.
That's it. Game over. Your final score, 24-21. Mountain View Mavericks start the season undefeated with 1-0, and the first loss for Woods Cross makes them 2-1. We'll take a quick break and be back with the IdahoSports.com Player of the Game presented by the Office of Highway Safety.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles.
Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text Start My Quit to 36072.
Welcome back. The game is over. 1 down, 6 to go here at the Rocky Mountain Rumble. Game 1, Idaho comes out the winner. The Mountain View Mavericks beat the Woods Cross Wildcats 24-21 in a game that I think both teams would like to just put in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, yep, I think so too.
So our player of the game, Leif?
Surprise, surprise, number 11, the quarterback formerly known as Henry Hank Nilsson. 2 passing touchdowns today, several rushing yards, lots of big plays, being elusive in the backfield. Really the difference maker for the Mavericks today.
Player of the game brought to you by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to always keep your head in the game, whether you're on the field or the road. Be in the moment and free from distractions. Let's go down to the field to Brandon right now, who's going to be interviewing our player of the game, Hank Nelson.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. I'm down here with Hank Nelson, junior quarterback for Mountain View. First of all, congrats on the win. How does it feel?
Feels great, honestly. I mean, had a lot of ups and downs, but, you know, we came out here and we executed what the coaches asked of us, got it done.
Yeah, so you had 2 touchdown passes in the win today, a couple of nice dimes out there. How were you feeling?
Very confident. You know, I got a lot of skill on that, and I have a lot of trust in those kids to make a lot of plays, and that's just what we're going to come out and do. We're going to throw the ball around. That's what we're going to do.
Give me your emotions. You guys turned the ball over on the very next play. You got it back. What was it like on the sidelines?
Oh my, just explosive energy. I mean, obviously not great, turned the ball over, but we got a lot of confidence in our defense. Played absolutely amazing today. Shut them down, you know, great running team, but our defense stepped up and did their job.
And Hank Nelson, our IdahoSports.com player of the game. Go celebrate with your team.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, guys, back up to you.
All right, thanks, Brandon. Good game here to start things off at the Rocky Mountain Rumble. We've got 2 more today. We've got 4 tomorrow, and we're all going to be here in one capacity or another. We're going to be, all of us doing different things. You and I will be back tomorrow for Skyline versus Morgan, Utah. That should be a fun one. That's also the day opener as well at 1 o'clock. So, well, shoot, that's going to do it for us here for this game. We'll sign off. If you want to watch the next one, go off, go to the GameStreams, and come back. I guess we've got nothing else. No more shout-outs for Logan. Logan's got nothing. So we're going to wrap it up here. This has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the Game of the Week.
I do have one final shout-out, and it fits in perfect.
Perfect.
It's from Karen Murdoch, and she said, starting the season with a W, way to go Mavericks.
Nice. Perfect way to end it. We want to thank Project Filter, Valleywide Co-op, the Office of Idaho Office of Highway Safety, of course, Meridian Plumbing, and Lookout Credit Union. Boy, this broadcast was made possible by all of the team here at Idaho Sports. Logan Green, Owen Green, Logan Kelsey, Brandon Bainey, and for Leif Morrison, I'm merely Paul Kingsbury. Have a good night, everybody.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of IdahoSports.com